Chosen one, you may believe that awakening is the finish line, but I tell you it is the starting gun. Therefore, you must gather your focus and hone your discernment, because in this new arena, the spiritual warfare intensifies tenfold. This revelation is exclusively for those chosen to walk the path of transformation. If you find comfort in spiritual slumber, this message may not resonate with you. But if you are among the elect, you will gain unparalleled clarity on your divine purpose and the strength to overcome the trials ahead, ushering in a complete transformation beyond your wildest dreams. Awakening is not merely a gentle unfolding, but the stark unveiling of a hidden war, a cosmic conflict where the very foundations of your being will be tested. In this spiritual warfare, your old self, that collection of conditioned beliefs, limiting identities, and inherited traumas, must be systematically deconstructed. This is not some abstract philosophical concept. It is a brutal, real-time battle for your soul. I stand before you not merely as a commentator, but as a messenger, delivering a divine transmission that has the potential to radically alter the trajectory of your destiny. Understand this: your awakening has made you a target. The enemy, the forces that seek to keep humanity in spiritual darkness, now recognize the threat you pose to their agenda. The transformation you seek is not a comfortable, linear progression, but a shattering metamorphosis, akin to the caterpillar entering the chrysalis. To emerge as the butterfly you are destined to be, the old you, with all its familiar comforts and limitations, must utterly dissolve. You will be forced to shed old identities, question long-held beliefs, and abandon ingrained behaviors that no longer serve your highest purpose. This process can be agonizing, filled with doubt, fear, and moments of intense vulnerability. But know this: the pain is not pointless. It is the refiner's fire, forging you into the powerful, radiant being you are meant to be. Prepare yourself, chosen one, for the coming storm, for the trials that await are designed to test your resolve and temper your spirit. This content will provide insider knowledge, equipping you with the spiritual weapons and strategic insights necessary to protect yourself from the unseen forces and fulfill the divine purpose encoded within your very being. Before we continue on this urgent mission, I ask that you take a moment and connect with this energy. Pause this video, hit the like button, subscribe so we can reach 100,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the phrase, "I embrace transformation." These actions are not mere formalities. They are declarations of your commitment to this awakening journey. They signal your readiness to receive the deeper truths that are about to be revealed, and they strengthen your resolve to face the challenges ahead. By doing this, you are changing yourself. Therefore, chosen ones, hear me and know that this message is a divine appointment, an invitation to step into the fullness of your potential and embrace the complete transformation that awaits. So what does complete transformation truly entail, and what steps must chosen ones take to fully embrace their divine purpose and overcome the obstacles in their path? This is the roadmap, the master key, the sacred code that will unlock your destiny and empower you to become the best version of yourself. What was, will no longer be. What is, will be challenged. The old rules, the old paradigms, the old limitations no longer apply. A new understanding of reality is required, a new way of being, a new level of power. Are you ready to accept that your life will never be the same? Chosen one, you've awakened, but what if what you thought was the summit was merely base camp, the starting line of a race you didn't even know you signed up for? Many believe that awakening is the final destination, a blissful state of enlightenment, but I tell you, it is the initiation into a new level of spiritual warfare, a proving ground where your faith, resilience, and commitment will be tested like never before. Are you prepared for this new battlefield, a landscape far more treacherous than the one you just escaped? The complete transformation requires far more than intellectual understanding or a fleeting moment of spiritual insight. It demands unwavering dedication, relentless self-examination, and a willingness to surrender to the divine plan, even when it defies your logic. But be warned, chosen one, Spiritual pride and complacency are insidious traps, and the enemy is always lurking, seeking to exploit any weakness and derail even the most awakened souls. Awakening shifts the battlefield from external circumstances to the internal landscape of your being. The primary enemies are no longer the people, places, or situations that once held you captive, but your own limiting beliefs, negative emotions, and egoic attachments, the very foundations upon which your false self was built. This is where the real work begins, the arduous task of dismantling the ego and rebuilding your identity in alignment with your divine blueprint. Spiritual warfare is not always a dramatic clash of titans, a scene ripped from the pages of Revelation, but often manifests as subtle temptations, persistent distractions, and insidious feelings of doubt that whisper in the quiet corners of your mind. This requires constant vigilance, unwavering self-awareness, and the ability to discern the voice of the Holy Spirit from the deceptive whispers of the enemy. Cultivate discernment, chosen one, for the devil comes in many forms, as a voice of reason, a tempting opportunity, or even a seemingly harmless distraction. This brings us to ego death, a term that often evokes fear and misunderstanding. It is not a literal death, a cessation of being, but a surrender of the false self, the accumulation of societal conditioning, past traumas, and limiting beliefs that have obscured your true, divinely aligned self. It is a process of unlearning everything you thought you knew about yourself and the world, a stripping away of the masks and personas you have adopted to fit in, to be accepted, to feel safe. You must abandon what you think you know. This can be a painful and disorienting process, like shedding an old skin, but it is essential for your complete transformation. Understand this. The tactics used by spiritual forces to discourage chosen ones are cunning and insidious, designed to exploit your vulnerabilities and derail you from your divine path. They sow seeds of fear, whispering doubts about your abilities, your worthiness, and your purpose. They create confusion, clouding your judgment and making it difficult to discern the truth. They isolate you, cutting you off from the support and guidance you need to stay strong. The whispers are everywhere, chosen one, and you must learn to recognize them for what they are, weapons of spiritual warfare. But here's what most people miss. The trials you face after awakening are not random acts of cosmic cruelty, but divinely orchestrated opportunities for accelerated growth and the manifestation of your full potential. The universe conspires to present you with challenges perfectly tailored to expose your weaknesses, dismantle your limiting beliefs, and force you to step into your power. Consider the trials faced by biblical figures after their initial calling or encounter with God. Jesus, immediately after his baptism and the descent of the Holy Spirit, was led into the wilderness to be tempted by Satan. Paul, after his dramatic conversion on the road to Damascus, faced persecution, imprisonment, and countless other hardships. Moses, after his encounter with God at the burning bush, struggled with Pharaoh, the Israelites, and his own self-doubt. You are not alone in this struggle, chosen one. These trials are not unique to biblical figures. They are a recurring pattern in the lives of all who are called to a higher purpose. Think of Moses' struggle as a specific example. After receiving the 10 Commandments and solidifying the covenant with God, he descended Mount Sinai only to find the Israelites worshipping a golden calf. This betrayal tested his faith, his patience, and his leadership, forcing him to make difficult choices and reaffirm his commitment to God's plan, even when those around him faltered. I recall a woman named Sarah who experienced a profound spiritual awakening after years of searching for meaning in her life. She felt a clear calling to start a non-profit organization to help underprivileged children in her community. But as soon as she began to pursue this calling, she faced a barrage of obstacles: lack of funding, bureaucratic red tape, and criticism from those who didn't understand her vision. There were days when she felt overwhelmed, discouraged, and tempted to give up. But she persevered, drawing strength from her faith and her unwavering commitment to her purpose. Today, her organization is thriving, serving hundreds of children each year. These are not punishments, but tests, chosen one. The trials you face are not punishments for past mistakes, but opportunities to demonstrate your faith, resilience, and unwavering commitment to your divine purpose. They are chances to refine your character, strengthen your resolve, and manifest the extraordinary potential that lies dormant within you. Awakening is not the end of the story, but the start of a new chapter, one that requires active engagement, unwavering self-awareness, and a deep reliance on divine guidance. If awakening initiates a period of intense transformation, what specific areas of your life are most likely to be affected? And how can you, as a chosen one, prepare for these changes and navigate them with grace and resilience? You must prepare yourself, chosen one, for the winds of change are about to blow through every corner of your existence, and you must be ready to adapt, evolve, and emerge stronger than ever before. How will you handle the new changes? For the complete transformation requires a radical realignment of your entire being, a dismantling of the old, and an embrace of the new. It is the key to unlocking your full potential and fulfilling your destiny as a chosen one. The transformation you are undergoing is not a series of isolated events, but a domino effect, where changes in one area of your life inevitably trigger changes in other areas, rippling outward and transforming your entire existence. Awakening acts as the initial push, setting off a chain reaction that impacts your relationships, your career, your finances, your health, and your overall perspective on life. Like a chain reaction, the awakening will eventually reach and affect all aspects of your life. The idea that you can control or predict the outcome of this transformation is an illusion. The ego clings to control, desperate to maintain the illusion of stability, but the truth is that you must surrender to the process and trust in the divine plan, even when it seems chaotic and unpredictable. True abundance and fulfilling your divine potential is as simple as embracing this domino effect, rather than resisting it. There are no controls, no magic spells, just patience and a little bit of faith. Spiritual awakening most commonly affects specific areas of life. Relationships, shifting from superficial connections based on egoic needs to authentic, soul-aligned partnerships based on mutual respect, unconditional love, and shared purpose. Career, aligning your work with your values and purpose, pursuing work that feels meaningful and fulfilling, even if it means sacrificing financial security or societal approval. There are no accidents in this journey, chosen one. Finances, developing a healthy relationship with money, understanding its true purpose as a tool for creating positive change in the world, rather than a source of security or validation. Money is a tool, and it must be used wisely. Health, prioritizing holistic well-being, recognizing the interconnectedness of mind, body, and spirit, and adopting lifestyle practices that nourish your entire being. Heal yourself completely, chosen one. Perspective, shifting from a limited, ego-centered worldview to a broader, more compassionate, and spiritually aware perspective, recognizing the interconnectedness of all things and embracing your role as a co-creator of reality. See the world for what it is. These transformations are not always easy or comfortable. They often require you to confront uncomfortable truths, let go of old patterns, and step outside of your comfort zone. It will not be easy, but it will be worth it, chosen one. And remember, the process is unique for each individual, and there is no one-size-fits-all approach to transformation. You are unique, with a unique divine purpose and a unique path to fulfill it. Consider a chosen one who realizes they are in a toxic relationship and chooses to end it, even though it's painful and they fear being alone. This decision creates space for a healthier, more fulfilling relationship to enter their life. Let them go, you have more important things to do. Or a chosen one who quits their soul-crushing job to pursue their passion, even though it means taking a financial risk. This leap of faith opens doors to new opportunities and a deeper sense of purpose. Take that leap of faith. Or a chosen one who starts prioritizing self-care and setting healthy boundaries, even if it means disappointing others. This act of self-love empowers them to show up more fully in all areas of their life. Put yourself first. Let me tell you about a viewer named Michael. Michael had been feeling unfulfilled in his corporate job for years, but he was afraid to leave because of the financial security it provided. After experiencing a spiritual awakening, he realized that he could no longer ignore his calling to be a teacher. He quit his job, went back to school, and is now a passionate and inspiring educator. These transformations are necessary for fulfilling your potential. Be true to your calling. Authenticity is paramount. Alignment is essential. Service to others is the ultimate reward. Embrace this, don't fear it, chosen one, for it is the key to unlocking your full potential and manifesting your highest destiny. If transformation is a domino effect, what are the key strategies for navigating these changes with grace, resilience, and unwavering faith? And how can you, as a chosen one, stay grounded and aligned with your divine purpose amidst the chaos and uncertainty? What is your strategy? This next section will provide you with the practical guidance you need to manage the emotional, mental, and spiritual challenges that arise during transformation, empowering you to stay the course and fulfill your divine destiny. Here is your guidance, but we're just scratching the surface. What we'll discover next about the strategic importance of radical self-care during this transformative period will shock you. Trust that you are on the right path, even when you cannot see the destination, for the divine plan is unfolding perfectly, and you are exactly where you need to be. Chosen one, the guidance you seek is here, but be warned, your path will take unexpected turns. What if the very people you expect to lift you become anchors, and those you least expect offer the lifeline you desperately need? Who do you really trust on this journey? Prepare yourself, because not everyone who smiles in your face is celebrating your awakening. Some may resist, some may sabotage, and some may simply misunderstand the seismic shift occurring within you. This resistance often stems from fear of change, fear of the unknown, and fear of losing the old you that they were comfortable with. Remember this, chosen one, as you rise, you inadvertently shine a light on those around you, revealing their own shadows and insecurities. Not everyone is prepared to face that reflection. The assumption that family and friends will automatically understand and support your awakening is a dangerous illusion. But here's a truth they don't want you to know. Sometimes, the closest people to you are the least equipped to handle your transformation. They may try to pull you back into old patterns, dismissing your newfound beliefs as a phase or even labeling you as crazy. Consider this, their intentions may not be malicious. They may genuinely believe they are acting in your best interest, trying to protect you from what they perceive as a dangerous or misguided path. But their fear, however well-intentioned, can become a powerful obstacle to your growth. The dynamic of relationships in transformation shifts dramatically as you break free from old patterns and embrace your divine purpose. Not everyone can or will go with you, but fear not, for as some doors close, others will open, often in the most unexpected places. Look for the hidden helpers, the mentors, spiritual guides, and even strangers who resonate with your soul's purpose. These are the ones who will offer valuable insights, unwavering support, and a safe space for you to explore your awakening. They may appear in the form of a chance encounter, a book that falls into your lap, or a message that resonates deep within your soul. These are the allies you didn't know you needed, sent to guide you on your journey. But you must cultivate discernment, chosen one, for not all help is helpful. Not every connection is genuine. Some are based on ego, manipulation, or even darker intentions. Discernment is your shield, your sword, and your compass on this journey. Learn to recognize the red flags, those who constantly seek your validation, drain your energy, or try to control your decisions. Protect your energy, chosen one, for it is a precious resource, and you cannot afford to waste it on those who do not have your best interests at heart. Setting healthy boundaries is not selfish. It is an act of self-preservation, essential for maintaining your inner peace and staying aligned with your divine purpose. This requires you to be both strong and vulnerable, assertive and compassionate, a delicate balancing act that demands constant self-awareness. Now, let's delve deeper into the different types of relationships you may encounter during your transformation. Resistors are those who actively resist your growth, trying to pull you back into your old patterns. They may criticize your beliefs, question your decisions, or even try to sabotage your progress. Supporters are those who genuinely support your journey, offering encouragement, understanding, and a safe space for you to be yourself. Mirrors are those who reflect back your own strengths and weaknesses, helping you to see yourself more clearly. They may challenge you, push you, and hold you accountable, but always with love and compassion. Mentors are those who have already walked the path you are on and can offer guidance, wisdom, and practical advice. Why do they do this, you may ask? What motivates people to react to your transformation in such different ways? Resistors are often motivated by fear, fear of change, fear of the unknown, and fear of losing the old you that they were comfortable with. Supporters are motivated by love, compassion, and a genuine desire to see you thrive. Mirrors are motivated by a desire to help you grow and evolve, even if it means confronting uncomfortable truths. Mentors are motivated by a sense of purpose, a desire to share their wisdom and guide others on their path. They have seen the mountaintop and wish to guide others to it. Chosen one, even when it's hard, set boundaries. No matter the motivation of others, forgiveness, compassion, and healthy boundaries are your greatest allies in navigating the complexities of relationships during your transformation. Forgiveness does not mean condoning harmful behavior, but it does mean releasing the anger and resentment that can hold you captive. Compassion allows you to see others with understanding and empathy, even when they are acting out of fear or ignorance. Boundaries protect your energy and ensure that you are not being taken advantage of or manipulated. Biblical stories are still relevant. They offer timeless lessons about the human experience, including the challenges of relationships. Consider Jesus' betrayal by Judas, a close disciple who ultimately turned against him, or David's friendship with Jonathan, a bond of unwavering loyalty and support that transcended political rivalries, or Joseph's conflicts with his brothers, a story of betrayal, forgiveness, and ultimately, redemption. These stories remind us that even in the midst of adversity, divine purpose can prevail. Trust but verify, chosen one. I want you to picture this. A chosen one experiences conflict with family members who disapprove of their spiritual beliefs, leading to tension and estrangement. A chosen one attracts a manipulative partner who tries to control their energy and stifle their growth, creating a toxic and draining relationship. Or a chosen one finds a supportive community of like-minded individuals who uplift and inspire them, fostering a sense of belonging and purpose. These are not isolated incidents. They are recurring patterns in the lives of those who are called to a higher purpose. Recognize the red flags and embrace the community that nourishes your soul. When faith clashes with family, stand firm in your truth, but do so with love and compassion. Trust but verify, chosen one, as these relationship dynamics are essential for your spiritual growth. They provide opportunities for discernment, forgiveness, and unconditional love. They challenge you to set healthy boundaries, protect your energy, and stay aligned with your divine purpose. They remind you that you are not alone on this journey and that there are always allies and mentors who are ready to guide you. But they also force you to confront your own shadows, heal your wounds, and step into your power. So, as we've seen, navigating relationships during your transformation requires discernment, forgiveness, and unwavering self-awareness. Now let's consider, what is your inner compass? If relationships can be both a source of support and a source of conflict, what are the key strategies for maintaining inner peace and staying grounded amidst the relational storms? Remember, boundaries are kindness, both to yourself and to others. This leads us to the next crucial element, protecting your inner peace. The upcoming content will provide practical guidance on how to manage your emotions, cultivate self-love, and stay aligned with your divine purpose, even when faced with challenging relationship dynamics. I promise you, chosen one, true connections await. But first, you must master the art of navigating the labyrinth of relationships with wisdom and grace, unlocking your full potential and creating fulfilling connections that support your spiritual journey. What if the pain you've experienced in the past is not a burden, but a catalyst, a key ingredient, a secret weapon for your divine purpose? What if your pain is actually fuel? This is not some new age affirmation, chosen one, it is a divine revelation. The world will tell you to bury your pain, to numb it, to move on as if it never happened. But I tell you, your pain is sacred. It is a testament to your resilience, your strength, and your unwavering spirit. Do not discard it, do not deny it, but embrace it, for within it lies the key to unlocking your full potential. They want you to believe that past hurts and traumas are simply obstacles to overcome, hurdles to clear on your path to success. But I am here to reveal a hidden truth. They can be alchemized into sources of wisdom, compassion, and strength. Think of it as transforming lead into gold, turning something seemingly worthless into something of immense value. This alchemy is not a passive process. It requires conscious effort, unwavering self-awareness, and a willingness to delve into the depths of your being. This is a challenging task, chosen one, but one that will ultimately transform your life and empower you to fulfill your divine purpose. Chosen ones are often called to heal and uplift others through their own experiences of pain and transformation. By embracing your vulnerability and sharing your story, you can become a beacon of hope for those who are struggling, showing them that it is possible to transform suffering into strength. Heal yourself to heal others, chosen one, for your pain is not a burden, but a gift, a sacred offering to the world. But here's what most people miss. Embracing vulnerability, authenticity, and self-compassion are non-negotiable aspects of pain alchemy. The world tells you to be strong, to hide your weaknesses, to put on a brave face. But I tell you, true strength lies in vulnerability, in the willingness to show your true self, flaws and all. Authenticity is the key to unlocking your unique gifts and sharing them with the world. Self-compassion allows you to treat yourself with kindness and understanding, even when you make mistakes or fall short of your expectations. This is your divine appointment, chosen one, an urgent message for your soul. Let's break this down into specific steps. First, acknowledgement. Acknowledge and validate your pain without judgment or shame. Do not try to deny it, suppress it, or minimize it. Allow yourself to feel it fully without getting lost in it. Own it, don't hide it. Second, exploration. Explore the root causes of your pain and identify the lessons it has to teach you. Ask yourself, what is this pain trying to tell me? What patterns am I repeating? What limiting beliefs am I holding on to? Dig deep for the truth, chosen one, for it is within you. Third, forgiveness. Forgive yourself and others for any harm that has been caused. This is not about condoning harmful behavior, but about releasing the anger and resentment that can hold you captive. Forgiveness sets you free, chosen one. Fourth, integration. Integrate the lessons learned from your pain into your life and use them to fuel your purpose. How can you use your experiences to create positive change in the world? How can you turn your pain into passion? Turn pain into passion, chosen one, for it is a powerful force. Fifth, service. Use your experiences to help and uplift others who are struggling with similar challenges. Share your story, offer your support, and become a beacon of hope for those who are lost and hurting. Remember this, chosen one, take care of yourself always. This process is not a sprint, but a marathon, and there will be ups and downs along the way. Be patient with yourself, be kind to yourself, and seek support from trusted sources when you need it. Healing is a journey, not a destination, and it requires unwavering self-love and commitment. The Bible is filled with stories of figures who transformed their suffering into strength. Joseph, betrayed by his brothers and sold into slavery, rose to become a powerful leader in Egypt, ultimately forgiving his brothers and using his position to save them from famine. David, haunted by his past traumas and his own imperfections, used his experiences to lead Israel with compassion and wisdom. Ruth, widowed and alone in a foreign land, remained loyal to her mother-in-law Naomi, ultimately becoming part of the lineage of Jesus. These are not just stories. They are blueprints, showing you the way to transform your own suffering into strength. Those who overcome inspire chosen one. Remember this as you face your own challenges, for you are not alone. Let me be very clear. Transforming suffering into strength is essential for fulfilling your divine purpose. It allows you to connect with others on a deeper level, to offer them hope and inspiration, and to create a ripple effect of healing and transformation in the world. It empowers you to step into your power, to embrace your authenticity, and to live a life of purpose and meaning. Without it, your purpose will be stunted. Chosen one, your divine purpose is waiting to be unlocked. As we've seen, alchemizing pain into purpose is a transformative power. Now, let me ask you, so how do you complete the process, fully embracing your role as a wounded healer? What key steps must the chosen one take to complete the awakening and finally realize the transformation? The upcoming content will provide practical steps for those on the awakening journey, offering guidance and support as you navigate the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. Chosen one, keep the light on, for you are not alone on this journey. It is time to awaken those around you. Wounded healers can change the world, and by embracing your own pain and using it to serve others, you can unlock your full potential and create a ripple effect of healing and transformation that extends far beyond yourself. Chosen one, what if the final step in your complete transformation involves something terrifying, something that rocks the very foundation of your world? What if it means severing ties with people, places, and even belief systems that are holding you back, like cutting away a gangrenous limb to save the body? What chains must be broken for you to truly be free? We are taught that loyalty and commitment are virtues, unwavering pillars of a good life. But what happens when that commitment becomes a gilded cage, trapping you in a cycle of negativity, preventing you from soaring to your divine heights? What happens when commitment holds you back from your destiny? Is it truly love, or is it something else, fear, obligation, or a desperate need for validation disguised as devotion? These are the questions you must confront. These are the questions you must answer. These are the questions that will set you free. The final stage of your awakening may require you to bravely dissolve certain unholy covenants, agreements, or attachments that subtly drain your life force. These aren't always obvious, dramatic breakups. Sometimes they are quiet agreements, unspoken contracts made with people, places, or even parts of yourself that no longer serve your highest good. These unholy covenants are attachments that drain your energy, compromise your values, and prevent you from fulfilling your divine purpose. They whisper doubts into your ear, cloud your judgment, and keep you tethered to a reality that no longer resonates with your soul's calling. Will you fight for your freedom, even when it means facing discomfort, uncertainty, and the disapproval of others? Chosen ones often encounter several types of unholy covenants. Toxic relationships are obvious, characterized by manipulation, control, abuse, emotional, physical, or spiritual, or constant negativity. Name the red flags that you see repeated in all of your relationships. Limiting beliefs are more insidious, deeply ingrained ideas about yourself, the world, or God that hold you back from your full potential. Break down the self-sabotage that has kept you playing small for far too long. Unhealthy habits, addictions, or behaviors slowly erode your physical, mental, and spiritual health. Understand the science behind the addictions and traumas that you need to overcome. Soul-crushing environments, jobs, communities, or living situations drain your energy and compromise your values. Is it really worth sacrificing your soul for a paycheck or the approval of others? These covenants bind you spiritually through energetic cords, invisible threads that connect you to people, places, and things. These cords act as conduits, constantly transferring energy back and forth. When these connections are healthy and balanced, they nourish and support your growth. But when they are toxic, they drain your life force, leaving you feeling depleted, confused, and unable to move forward. These cords are often created through trauma, emotional bonds, shared experiences, or even ancestral patterns. But how does it bind you spiritually to old ways of thinking, Breaking these covenants requires a multifaceted approach. First, spiritual discernment. Pray for clarity and guidance from the Holy Spirit to reveal the truth about these relationships, beliefs, or situations. Ask, and you shall receive the wisdom to see them as they truly are. Next, energetic cord cutting. Visualize cutting the energetic cords that connect you to these covenants, severing the ties that bind you. Learn visualization techniques and use them daily. Then, declaration of freedom. Speak affirmations and decrees that declare your freedom from these bonds, reclaiming your sovereignty and aligning yourself with your divine purpose. Speak it into existence, for your words have power. And finally, taking action. Make practical changes in your life to remove yourself from these situations, whether it's ending a toxic relationship, quitting a soul-crushing job, or challenging a limiting belief. Action is key, for faith without works is dead. You must take the steps necessary to create a life that is aligned with your soul's calling. Only then can you expect new blessings. Think about Abraham, called by God to leave his homeland and everything he knew to journey to an unknown land. He broke covenant with his past, his family, and his culture to follow God's divine call. Moses led the Israelites out of Egypt, breaking covenant with their oppressors and embarking on a journey to freedom. Daniel refused to worship idols, breaking covenant with the Babylonian king and remaining faithful to God even in the face of death. The old is gone, the new has come, and you too, chosen one, are called to break free from the chains that bind you. Remember that the Israelites broke their covenant again and again, turning away from God and worshipping false idols. Yet God continued to show them mercy, offering them opportunities for repentance and renewal. Even when they fail, God has mercy, for his love is unwavering. Chosen one, you too may stumble and fall on this journey, but do not despair. God's grace is always available to you. Consider a chosen one who leaves a toxic relationship despite the pain and uncertainty, trusting that God will provide for her needs and guide her to a healthier, more fulfilling partnership. This act requires immense courage, especially when faced with societal pressure to stay in the relationship or fear of being alone. Learning to trust yourself and the guidance of the Holy Spirit is key in these moments. Or, a chosen one challenges a limiting belief that has held them back for years, such as, "I'm not good enough," recognizing that this belief is a lie that has been holding them captive. Where did this belief come from, and what purpose has it served? By dismantling these lies, they can step into their true potential and embrace their divine calling. Or, consider a chosen one who quits a soul-crushing job to pursue their passion, trusting that God will provide for their financial needs. The risk is worth the reward when you are aligned with your divine purpose. Breaking unholy covenants is essential for fulfilling your divine purpose because it frees you from the chains that bind you to a lower vibration. It allows you to align yourself with God's will and step into your true potential. It empowers you to live a life of authenticity, joy, and fulfillment. This is your divine right, chosen one, to live a life that is aligned with your soul's calling. So take back what is yours, chosen one. As we've discussed, severing unholy covenants is paramount for your complete transformation. Now that you have taken control, what is your next step? How do you step into your new role and create a life that is aligned with your soul's calling? The upcoming content will provide practical guidance on how to cultivate self-love, set healthy boundaries, and create a life that is aligned with your soul's calling. You are ready to step into the light, and by embracing your freedom and stepping into your power, you can manifest your highest destiny and create a ripple effect of transformation in the world. But are you ready to change your world? What if you possess dormant gifts and abilities, hidden talents waiting to be awakened, like a sleeping giant stirring to life? What if you're a wizard, chosen one, capable of wielding extraordinary powers for the greater good? The complete transformation unlocks the potential to wield them. They want you to believe that you are ordinary, just another face in the crowd, incapable of extraordinary things. But that is a lie, chosen one. You are not ordinary. You are a unique expression of the divine, endowed with special gifts and abilities that are meant to be used for the greater good. What is your divine gift, waiting to be unwrapped? Chosen ones are often endowed with unique gifts and abilities that are meant to be used for the greater good. These gifts are not accidental. They are part of your divine design, waiting to be discovered and cultivated. But the key to unlocking them lies in self-discovery, spiritual practices, and mentorship. What is your key to activation, the spark that will ignite your divine potential? Some are gifted with heightened intuition, the ability to perceive truth and receive guidance from the Holy Spirit, a direct line to the divine. How does your intuition speak through gut feelings, vivid dreams, or clear visions? Others possess the gift of healing, the ability to channel healing energy to yourself and others, alleviating suffering and restoring balance. How does it feel when you heal others? A warmth in your hands, a sense of deep connection, or a surge of energy? Many are blessed with creativity, the ability to express yourself and bring beauty into the world through art, music, writing, or other forms of creative expression. How do you create and change your world, pouring your soul onto the canvas and sharing it with others? Others have leadership, the ability to inspire and guide others towards a common vision, leading with compassion and empowering others to reach their full potential. How do you lead, igniting the fire within others and inspiring them to take action? Still others have the ability to manifest, the ability to attract abundance and create positive change in your life and the world. Speak it into existence, visualizing your dreams and aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with your desired reality. Identifying and cultivating your unique strengths requires a dedicated effort. Self-reflection is key. Journaling, meditation, and other practices help you to connect with your inner self, uncovering hidden talents and passions. Spend time to find yourself, exploring your inner landscape and discovering the treasures that lie within. Experimentation is essential. Trying new things and stepping outside of your comfort zone will reveal hidden talents and abilities that you never knew you possessed. You will only know if you try, so be open to new experiences and willing to take risks. Seeking feedback is helpful. Asking trusted friends, mentors, or spiritual guides for their insights can provide valuable perspective and help you to identify your blind spots. Two minds are better than one, and sometimes it takes an outside perspective to see what you cannot. And finally, spiritual practices are transformative. Praying, meditating, studying scripture, and engaging in other practices connect you with God, opening you up to divine guidance and empowering you to activate your gifts. Get closer to the Creator, the source of all wisdom and power, and allow His light to shine through you. Think of Jesus, performing miracles of healing and demonstrating the power of divine love. The apostles, speaking in tongues and sharing the gospel with people from all nations, breaking down barriers and uniting humanity. David, playing the harp to soothe Saul and bringing peace to a troubled king, using his musical gifts to heal and uplift others. What miracles did they perform, and how can you emulate their example in your own life? Consider a chosen one who discovers their ability to heal others through energy work and starts a healing practice, offering relief and comfort to those who are suffering. How does their touch affect others, bringing solace and restoration? Or a chosen one uses their creative gifts to create art that inspires and uplifts others, sharing their unique perspective and bringing beauty into the world. Uplift the world with your talent, for your art has the power to transform lives. Or a chosen one steps into a leadership role and guides their community towards positive change, empowering others to create a better world. Be the change you wish to see and lead by example, inspiring others to join you on your mission. Activating your divine gifts and abilities is essential for fulfilling your purpose because it allows you to serve God and humanity in a unique and powerful way. It empowers you to create a positive impact in the world and to leave a legacy of love and service. Let your gifts be seen, chosen one, for they are needed now more than ever. Now, chosen one, live to serve and use your gifts to bring light to a world that is shrouded in darkness. As we've seen, Activating your divine gifts and abilities is essential for fulfilling your purpose. Now that you know the power inside, how do you shield it from the dangers that lurk, protecting it from those who would try to steal it or diminish it? The war has just begun, Chosen One. The upcoming content will provide practical guidance on how to protect your energy, set healthy boundaries, and create a legacy of love and service that will inspire generations to come. Protect yourself and the light within, Chosen One, for you are a beacon of hope in a world that desperately needs your light. By unleashing your full potential and creating a legacy of love and service, you can transform your lives and the world around you. Change your future and the future of those around you. Chosen One, what if your awakening isn't just about unlocking gifts, but also about becoming a target? What if the very light you carry attracts shadows you never knew existed? Is ignorance truly bliss, or is knowledge a double-edged sword? We're often told that spiritual awakening is all sunshine and rainbows, a blissful journey of self-discovery. But what if that's only half the story? What if increased spiritual awareness makes you more sensitive to psychic attacks, energy vampires, and dark entities, like a beacon in the night drawing unwanted attention? You can see them, but can they see you, and are you ready for war? As a Chosen One, your heightened vibration and unique gifts make you a prime target for negative forces seeking to disrupt your mission and dim your light. These forces aren't always external. They can be internal, manifesting as self-doubt, limiting beliefs, and destructive patterns that sabotage your success. The enemy is both without and within, and both must be defeated. These spiritual dangers operate on multiple levels, affecting your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Psychic attacks are intentional or unintentional projections of negative energy from others, fueled by jealousy, resentment, or even unconscious negativity. Energy vampires are people who drain your life force, leaving you feeling depleted, exhausted, and unable to pursue your goals. Dark entities are malevolent spirits or beings that seek to attach themselves to your energy field, influencing your thoughts and emotions, like parasites feeding on your soul. And the most insidious of all, self-sabotage, the internal negativity and limiting beliefs that can weaken your defenses, making you your own worst enemy. Think of psychic attacks as energetic arrows, launched with intent or born of unconscious malice, piercing your aura and disrupting your flow of energy. They can manifest as sudden headaches, inexplicable anxiety, or a barrage of negative thoughts that seem to come from nowhere. Imagine energy vampires as emotional black holes, sucking the joy and vitality out of every room, leaving you feeling drained and empty. The closer you get to them, the weaker you become. Envision dark entities as unseen manipulators, whispering doubts and fears into your mind, subtly steering you away from your divine path. What do they really want? How do you protect yourself from these dangers? The key lies in discernment, in recognizing these threats and distinguishing between genuine connections and those that are harmful or manipulative. It's about becoming a spiritual warrior, equipped with the knowledge and tools to defend your energetic sovereignty and maintain your connection to God. What is fact and what is fiction in this spiritual battle? The Bible is filled with accounts of spiritual warfare, from Jesus casting out demons to the armor of God described in Ephesians. These aren't just ancient stories. They're timeless metaphors for the battles we face today. Consider the story of Job, a righteous man who was subjected to immense suffering by Satan, a clear example of spiritual attack. The devil tried to break Job's faith, but Job persevered, remaining steadfast in his devotion to God. Though he lost everything, God restored it all and more in the end. Show the battle and understand how to win it. Imagine a chosen one experiencing sudden fatigue, anxiety, or negative thoughts after interacting with a particular person, their energy inexplicably drained. Who is stealing your energy, and how do you cut them off? Envision a chosen one having vivid nightmares or feeling a dark presence in their home, sensing an unseen force at work. How do you chase the shadows away and reclaim your space? Picture a chosen one experiencing a sudden loss of motivation or inspiration, feeling blocked from pursuing their purpose, their divine fire extinguished. How do you recapture your drive and reignite your passion? Spiritual protection is essential for maintaining your energetic sovereignty and fulfilling your divine purpose, because it allows you to operate from a place of strength, clarity, and unwavering faith. It's about creating a shield of light around yourself, deflecting negative energies and attracting positive influences. You must defend yourself, for no one else can do it for you. But here's what most people miss. Often, the most potent spiritual attacks come from within, from the insidious voice of self-doubt that whispers, "You're not good enough," or "You'll never succeed." This internal negativity can weaken your defenses, making you more vulnerable to external attacks. Recognizing this is half the battle. Now that you know the dangers, what specific tools and techniques can you use to protect yourself and maintain your energetic sovereignty? Are you ready to suit up and go to war? The upcoming content will provide practical guidance on spiritual protection, empowering you to create a shield of light around yourself and confidently navigate the challenges of the awakened path. Here are your tools, chosen one. By mastering the art of spiritual self-defense, you can unlock your full potential and create a life of joy, abundance, and purpose, free from the influence of negative forces. Live free of fear, chosen one, but we're just scratching the surface. What we'll discover next is even more shocking: how to transform these attacks into opportunities for growth and empowerment, turning your greatest weaknesses into your greatest strengths. Are you ready to turn the tables on your enemies? Chosen one, what if the greatest opportunity for transformation lies not just in deflecting attacks, but in wielding your light as a weapon? What if the key to unlocking your true potential lies in understanding that you already possess everything you need? Are you truly defenseless, or have you simply forgotten how to use your arsenal? For too long, you may have believed that spiritual protection requires elaborate rituals, expensive crystals, or the intervention of outside forces. What if the most potent shield is forged from the very essence of your being, from the practices you cultivate and the faith you embody? Do you need more than you have, or do you need to use the light you have? Enter the concept of the Arsenal of Light, a personalized collection of spiritual practices and techniques readily available to you, tools designed to fortify your spirit, deflect negativity, and maintain your energetic sovereignty. This isn't about acquiring something new. It's about mastering what you already possess and wielding it with unwavering intention. What is the light, and how can you make it your shield? Consistent practice and unwavering faith are the keys to mastering these tools. Like any skill, spiritual protection requires dedication and discipline. It's not a one-time fix, but a daily commitment to nurturing your inner light and strengthening your defenses. When you master the Arsenal of Light, nothing can touch you without your permission. Use the light, chosen one. Now, let's assemble your spiritual toolkit. What exactly does this Arsenal of Light consist of, and how can you begin wielding these powerful tools effectively? The answer is that the pieces are right in front of you, just waiting to be picked up and assembled. First, prayer and affirmations. These are not empty rituals, but powerful tools for raising your vibration and directly connecting with divine protection. Prayer is a conversation with God, a heartfelt expression of gratitude, supplication, and unwavering faith. Affirmations are positive declarations that reprogram your subconscious mind, replacing negative beliefs with empowering truths. What do you ask for when you connect with the divine? Visualization is another potent tool. Use your imagination to create mental images of yourself surrounded by a radiant shield of light, impenetrable to negativity. Envision yourself bathed in golden energy, feeling safe, protected, and divinely guided. This is not mere fantasy. It's a powerful technique for manifesting your desired reality. How do you create your shield, and what does it look like? Energy clearing is crucial for removing negative energy from your space and aura. Techniques like smudging with sage, taking salt baths, or practicing Reiki can help to cleanse your energy field and restore balance. Think of it as a spiritual shower, washing away the residue of negativity and restoring your vibrancy. How do you purify your space? and how often do you do it? Grounding is another essential tool. Connect with the earth by spending time in nature, walking barefoot on the grass, or visualizing roots extending from your feet into the ground. This stabilizes your energy, releases excess energy, and anchors you in the present moment. How can you connect with the earth and harness its grounding power? Setting boundaries is also a vital part of your arsenal. Clearly communicate your boundaries to others, refusing to allow them to drain your energy, violate your personal space, or disrespect your values. Learning to say no is an act of self-love and a powerful declaration of your sovereignty. How do you say no, and how do you enforce your boundaries? Each of these tools works by raising your vibration, strengthening your connection to the divine, and creating a powerful shield of protection against negative energies. They are not separate entities, but interconnected practices that work synergistically to create a holistic defense. Protect yourself completely, chosen one. Tailoring your spiritual toolkit to your individual needs and preferences is paramount. Experiment with different techniques, explore various modalities, and discover what resonates most deeply with your soul. What works for one person may not work for another, so trust your intuition and follow your inner guidance. What is best for you, and how can you create a personalized arsenal that meets your unique needs? The Bible is filled with accounts of divine protection. Psalm 91 promises that those who dwell in the shelter of the Most High will find refuge under his wings. The armor of God in Ephesians provides a detailed blueprint for spiritual warfare. Jesus walked through crowds unharmed, shielded by his unwavering faith and divine connection. God protects you, chosen one. Imagine a chosen one using prayer and visualization to shield themselves from negative energy before entering a stressful meeting, their aura radiating peace and confidence. They enter the space untouched. Picture a chosen one using energy-clearing techniques to cleanse their home after a difficult conversation, restoring harmony and balance to their environment. Their home is their sanctuary. Envision a chosen one setting clear boundaries with an energy vampire, refusing to engage in draining conversations and protecting their precious life force. Boundaries keep them away, and their energy is preserved. These spiritual protection tools are essential for maintaining your energetic sovereignty and fulfilling your divine purpose. Self-care is not selfish. It's a necessary act of stewardship, ensuring that you have the energy and clarity to fulfill your mission. Discernment is crucial for recognizing potential threats and making wise choices. Proactive defense is not about living in fear, but about taking responsibility for your well-being and creating a life of joy, abundance, and purpose. Care for yourself, for you are a vessel of divine light. You are protected when you wield your arsenal of light, when you consistently nurture your inner flame and defend your energetic boundaries. This is not a passive endeavor, but an active commitment to safeguarding your spirit and living in alignment with your divine purpose. You are protected because you choose to be. Now that you have your shield, how can you use your gifts and abilities to actively fight against darkness and create positive change in the world? Is it enough to simply defend yourself, or are you called to take the offensive, to become a beacon of hope in a world shrouded in shadows? How do you attack when your very nature is to give? The upcoming content will provide practical guidance on how to become a warrior of light, using your unique strengths to heal, uplift, and inspire others. This isn't about aggression or violence, but about courage, compassion, and unwavering commitment to truth and justice. Become a warrior, chosen one, and wield your light with purpose and intention. By forging an unbreakable shield of light and actively fighting against darkness, chosen ones can unlock their full potential and create a legacy of love and service that will transform the world. This is your calling, your destiny, your sacred mission. Use your power and let your light shine brightly for all to see. What if your awakening isn't just about protecting yourself, but about actively fighting against injustice and creating positive change in the world? What if the true measure of your spiritual growth lies not only in your inner peace, but in your willingness to stand up for truth and justice, even in the face of adversity? Are you a defender or an attacker, or both? Perhaps you have believed that spiritual practice is solely about inner peace and personal growth, a journey of introspection and self-discovery. This is a part of the path, but it also involves a responsibility to stand up for what is right, to advocate for the marginalized, and to create a more loving and compassionate world. Do you see yourself doing great things, or are you holding back? Enter the concept of the warrior of light, someone who uses their gifts and abilities to heal, uplift, and inspire others, actively fighting against darkness and creating a more loving and compassionate world. This isn't about physical combat, but about spiritual warfare, about wielding your light as a weapon against injustice, inequality, and oppression. Be the best you can be and fight for what is right. Courage, compassion, and discernment are the essential qualities of a warrior of light. It takes courage to speak truth to power, to challenge the status quo, and to stand up for what you believe in. Compassion fuels your actions, reminding you that every person is worthy of love, respect, and dignity. Discernment guides your choices, helping you to distinguish between genuine allies and those who would seek to exploit or manipulate you. Be the change you want to see in the world, and let your light guide the way. Now, let's explore the specific ways that chosen ones can engage in purposeful action as warriors of light. How can you wield your unique gifts and abilities to create a ripple effect of positive change in the world? The power has been yours all along. Speaking truth is a powerful act of service. Share your insights and experiences with others, even when it's unpopular or uncomfortable. Your voice matters, and your perspective can offer hope, healing, and clarity to those who are struggling. Speak the truth even when your voice shakes. Acts of service, whether through volunteering, donating, or simply offering a listening ear, can make a profound difference in the lives of others. Reach out to those in need, offering your time, talents, and resources to alleviate suffering and promote well-being. Service is great, and it is its own reward. Creative expression can also be a powerful tool for transformation. Use your artistic talents to create art that inspires, uplifts, and challenges the status quo. Let your creativity flow and allow your art to be a beacon of hope and healing in a world that desperately needs it. Express yourself and let your art speak volumes. Advocacy involves standing up for the rights of others and working to create a more just and equitable world. Speak out against injustice, support marginalized communities, and work to create systems that promote fairness and opportunity for all. Stand up for others and be a voice for the voiceless. Leading by example is perhaps the most powerful way to inspire change. Live your life in alignment with your values, demonstrating integrity, compassion, and unwavering commitment to your divine purpose. Let your actions speak louder than your words and inspire others to follow your lead. Lead by great example and inspire others to shine. Each of these actions contributes to the collective awakening, creating a ripple effect of positive change in the world. When you speak your truth, you empower others to do the same. When you serve those in need, you create a culture of compassion and generosity. When you express your creativity, you inspire others to embrace their unique gifts. When you advocate for justice, you create a more equitable and loving world. Together we are great, and together we can transform the world. Align your actions with your divine purpose and let your light shine brightly for all to see. Your purpose is not a secret to be discovered, but a flame to be ignited. Embrace your calling, embrace your power, and embrace your role as a warrior of light. Shine bright, chosen one, and illuminate the path for others to follow. The Bible is filled with examples of those who stood up for truth and justice. Jesus challenged the Pharisees, prophets spoke out against injustice, Esther saved her people from annihilation. These are not just stories, they are blueprints for action. Together we stand strong, united in our commitment to love, truth, and justice. Imagine a chosen one using their voice to speak out against injustice on social media, sparking a conversation and inspiring others to take action. Let your voice be heard, and let your words be a catalyst for change. Envision a chosen one volunteering their time at a local homeless shelter, providing comfort and support to those in need. Give back and experience the joy of selfless service. Picture a chosen one creating art that inspires hope and healing, offering solace and inspiration to those who are struggling. Art saves the day, and your creativity can change the world. Becoming a warrior of light is essential for fulfilling your divine purpose. It's about using your gifts and abilities to create a more loving, just, and compassionate world. It's about standing up for what is right, even when it's difficult or unpopular. It's about letting your light shine brightly for all to see, inspiring others to do the same. What is your purpose, and how can you use it to create positive change? Make a change in your world by embracing your role as a warrior of light, by wielding your gifts and abilities with courage, compassion, and unwavering commitment to truth and justice. This is your calling, your destiny, your sacred mission. What is next on our journey, and how can we continue to unlock our full potential? The upcoming content will provide practical guidance and the final key to unlocking your transformation, empowering you to live a life of joy, abundance, and purpose. The path is clear, the tools are available, and the time is now. Be the best version of you and step into your power. By igniting the flame of transformation within themselves and others, chosen ones can unlock their full potential and create a legacy of love and service that will transform the world. The power is within you, waiting to be unleashed. Make it happen, chosen one, and let your light shine brightly for all eternity. Chosen one, what if your complete transformation requires surrendering your own plans and embracing a divine blueprint for your life, even if it doesn't make sense in the moment? Is your will God's will? What if the very things you're striving for are actually blocking you from the incredible destiny that awaits? You cling to the belief that you are in control of your destiny, meticulously planning every step, charting every course. But what if true fulfillment comes from aligning with a higher power, from trusting in a divine plan that far exceeds your limited vision? Are you in control or being controlled by your need to be in control? The truth is, chosen ones are often called to step outside of their comfort zones and pursue paths that seem illogical or even impossible, paths that are ultimately aligned with their soul's purpose. How do you leave your comfort zone when everything inside you is screaming to stay put? Faith, surrender, and discernment are the keys to navigating this process, to recognizing the divine blueprint when it is revealed. The universe is speaking to you constantly, offering guidance and direction. Are you listening? Follow the path, chosen one, even when you can't see where it leads. Now, how do you decode the divine plan for your life? How do you decipher the whispers of the universe and align yourself with your soul's calling? It starts with paying attention to synchronicities. These are not mere coincidences, but meaningful patterns that seem to be guiding you in a particular direction. A repeated number, a chance encounter, a book falling open to a specific page, these are all signs that you are on the right track. What is synchronicity if not the universe winking at you, nudging you forward on your journey? Listen to your intuition. That quiet voice within that speaks to you even when logic and reason dictate otherwise. Trust your gut feelings, even when they contradict everything you think you know. Your intuition is your direct line to the divine, your inner compass guiding you towards your true north. Learn to trust your gut, chosen one. It will never steer you wrong. Seek guidance through prayer and meditation. Connect with God, ask for clarity and direction, and listen for the answers that come in the stillness of your heart. Prayer is not just about asking for what you want. It's about aligning your will with the divine will. Always ask, always listen, and always trust that you are being guided. Observe your passions and talents. What activities bring you joy and fulfillment? What skills do you possess that come naturally to you? These are often clues to your divine purpose. Your passions are not random. They are gifts from God, designed to lead you towards your destiny. What brings you happiness, chosen one? That is where your purpose lies. Be open to unexpected opportunities. Say yes to new experiences and possibilities, even when they seem scary or uncertain. Step outside of your comfort zone and embrace the unknown. You never know where these opportunities might lead. The greatest blessings often come disguised as challenges or setbacks. Try something new, even if it terrifies you. Each of these practices can help you to align with the divine blueprint and make choices that are in accordance with your soul's calling. You may feel lost or confused at times, but remember that you are never truly alone. The divine is always with you, guiding you and supporting you every step of the way. Follow the light, chosen one, and trust that you are on the right path. Patience, trust, and surrender are essential in this process. The divine plan may unfold gradually and in unexpected ways. You may not always understand why things are happening the way they are, but you must trust that everything is happening for your highest good. Surrender your need to control every aspect of your life and allow the divine to guide you. Trust in the moment, chosen one, and know that you are exactly where you need to be. Look at Abraham, who was called to leave his homeland and go to a place that God would show him. He didn't know where he was going, but he trusted in God's guidance and followed the divine blueprint. Look at Noah, who was instructed to build an ark, even though it had never rained before. He obeyed God's command, even though it seemed illogical. Look at Moses, who led the Israelites through the desert for 40 years, trusting that God would lead them to the promised land. These are all examples of people who followed divine guidance, even when it didn't make sense. Always have faith, even when you can't see the path ahead. The Bible is filled with countless stories that show that blessings and trials come hand in hand. It is the duality of life, the ebb and flow of existence. Embrace both the light and the dark, for they are both essential for your growth and transformation. Imagine a chosen one who feels called to leave a stable job to pursue a risky but fulfilling entrepreneurial venture. They may face criticism and doubt from others, but they trust their intuition and follow their heart. Take the leap, chosen one, and trust that you will land on your feet. Imagine a chosen one who experiences a series of synchronicities that lead them to a new relationship or community. They may feel hesitant or unsure, but they are open to the possibility of connection and allow the universe to guide them. Don't be afraid to connect, chosen one, for you never know where it might lead. Imagine a chosen one who receives a clear message through prayer or meditation to take a particular action, even though it seems illogical. They may feel afraid or uncertain, but they trust in the divine and take the leap of faith. Follow the message, chosen one, and trust that you are being guided towards your destiny. Surrendering to the divine blueprint is essential for fulfilling your purpose, because what seems like chaos is often a meticulously orchestrated dance. Every challenge, every setback, every unexpected twist is designed to mold you, to strengthen you, and to prepare you for the incredible destiny that awaits. Let it happen, chosen one, and trust that you are exactly where you need to be. Embrace the divine blueprint, chosen one, for it is the key to unlocking your complete transformation. It is the path to your highest destiny, the journey to your soul's fulfillment. The divine is calling, can you hear it? Now that you have these tools, what should you avoid? What are the potential pitfalls that can derail you from your path and prevent you from fulfilling your purpose? The light and the dark are always in conflict. The upcoming content will provide practical guidance on maintaining your balance and how to maintain a high vibration so that you're not tempted. Maintaining momentum requires keeping the dark at bay. Don't fall to temptation, chosen one. Stay strong and stay true to your path. By living in alignment with your soul's calling, chosen ones can manifest their highest destiny and create a life of joy, purpose, and abundance. Live your dream, chosen one, and let your light shine brightly for all to see. What if the greatest threat to your complete transformation comes not from external forces, but from your own ego and spiritual pride? Know thyself, chosen one, for the greatest battles are fought within. You might think that spiritual awakening automatically eliminates negative traits, instantly transforming you into a paragon of virtue. But what if it actually amplifies them if they are not addressed with humility and self-awareness? Spiritual pride can be a particularly insidious trap, leading you to believe that you are somehow better than others, more enlightened, more deserving of blessings. Don't let greatness go to your head, chosen one. Stay grounded and stay humble. Chosen ones are particularly vulnerable to the pitfalls of pride and ego, as they may develop a sense of superiority or entitlement, believing that they are somehow special or unique. Remember, you are chosen not to be elevated above others, but to serve others, to use your gifts and abilities to create a more loving and compassionate world. Don't judge, chosen one, elevate all. Cultivate humility, compassion, and a service-oriented mindset to avoid these pitfalls and maintain a healthy perspective on your spiritual journey. Remember that you are always a student, always learning, always growing. The path to enlightenment is a lifelong journey, not a destination. Be better, chosen one, not bitter. Ego and pride can manifest on the spiritual path in many ways. Spiritual superiority is when you believe that you are more enlightened or advanced than others, looking down on those who are less awakened. Know your place, chosen one. We are all on different paths, and each path is valid. Judgment and condemnation occur when you criticize or judge others for their beliefs or choices. Remember that everyone is doing the best they can with what they have. Don't hate, elevate, chosen one. Spread love and understanding, not judgment and condemnation. Attachment to results is when you become overly focused on achieving specific outcomes or recognition for your efforts. Remember that the journey is just as important as the destination. Let go of your expectations and trust that everything is unfolding as it should. Don't think about the money, chosen one. Focus on serving others, and abundance will follow. Resistance to feedback occurs when you are unwilling to receive constructive criticism or learn from others. Remember that we all have blind spots, and we can all benefit from the wisdom of others. Don't close yourself off, chosen one. Be open to learning and growing. Seeking external validation is when you rely on the approval or admiration of others to feel good about yourself. Remember that your worth is intrinsic, not dependent on the opinions of others. Know yourself before you know others. Your validation must come from within. Practical strategies can help you to recognize and overcome these ego traps. Practicing humility involves acknowledging your limitations and recognizing that you are always a student. Acknowledge your work in progress, chosen one. There is always more to learn. Cultivating compassion involves developing empathy and understanding for others, regardless of their beliefs or backgrounds. Elevate all, chosen one. We are all interconnected, and when one rises, we all rise. Focusing on service involves shifting your focus from self-centered goals to serving others and making a positive impact on the world. Always give back, chosen one. It is in giving that we receive. Seeking honest feedback involves asking trusted friends or mentors for their honest opinions and being willing to receive criticism with an open mind. Two minds are better than one, chosen one. Be open to the wisdom of others. Practicing self-reflection involves regularly examining your thoughts, emotions, and actions to identify any signs of ego or pride. Dig deep, chosen one. The truth lies within. The Bible warns against pride and arrogance in many passages. The story of Lucifer's fall is a cautionary tale about the dangers of pride. Jesus' teachings on humility emphasize the importance of serving others. Paul's admonitions against boasting remind us to stay grounded and grateful. Be humble, chosen one, for humility is the key to true greatness. Imagine a chosen one who becomes judgmental and critical of others who don't share their spiritual beliefs. They may alienate friends and family, creating division and discord. Never be a bigot, chosen one. Embrace diversity and respect all paths. Imagine a chosen one who becomes obsessed with gaining followers or recognition on social media. They may compromise their values and authenticity in order to gain attention. Don't chase fame, chosen one. Focus on your purpose, and recognition will follow. Imagine a chosen one who refuses to listen to feedback from others, believing that they know best. They may miss valuable opportunities for growth and improvement. You can learn from everyone, chosen one. Be open to the wisdom of others, even those who seem less enlightened. Guarding against the pitfalls of pride and ego is essential for maintaining your integrity and fulfilling your purpose, because pride comes before the fall. Arrogance blinds you to your weaknesses and prevents you from learning and growing. Always be yourself, chosen one, and stay true to your values. Guard your heart, chosen one, for it is the wellspring of life. Protect yourself from the insidious whispers of ego and pride, and cultivate a spirit of humility and service. But what happens when things get too hard, when the challenges seem insurmountable, and the path ahead is shrouded in darkness? Is it really possible to maintain humility when everything is falling apart? Dig deep and survive, chosen one, for your strength lies within. The upcoming content will provide some final and practical steps to change the world. The stage is set, and you are ready to step into your power. Make it happen, chosen one, and let your light shine brightly for all eternity. By embracing a path of humility and service, chosen ones can unlock their full potential and create a legacy that will inspire generations to come. Inspire and be inspired, chosen one, and let your actions speak louder than your words. Chosen one, what if the challenges and setbacks you're experiencing aren't signs of failure, but necessary tests designed to refine you and prepare you for your divine purpose? Is it a setback or a setup? What if that closed door was really locked for your protection? We're often told that a smooth path indicates divine favor, that blessings manifest as ease and comfort. But the truth is, true, chosen ones often face intense trials and tribulations, obstacles designed to test the very core of their being. Does ease equal destiny, or is it the crucible of testing that forges your unbreakable spirit? The road to greatness is paved with resistance. Enter the crucible of testing, a period of intense pressure and heat that purifies and strengthens your character, revealing your true potential. Will you crack under the pressure, or will you emerge stronger, more resilient, and more aligned with your destiny? The choice, as always, is yours. What will you do when tested? It's in the fire that gold is made. The crucible of testing isn't a random event. It serves very specific purposes in your transformation. Consider this. It's about character development, skill enhancement, discernment training, faith strengthening, and destiny alignment. Each element is essential to the transformation process. The tests you face are carefully tailored to your individual needs and weaknesses, designed to push you to your limits and help you grow in ways you never thought possible. What are your weaknesses? Face them head on, and you shall be rewarded. These tests are not punishments. They are opportunities for growth and refinement, preparing you for greater responsibility and impact. Think of them as divine workouts, strengthening your spiritual muscles. How are you truly responsible? Step up and take your life back. Remember Joseph, who was betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, and falsely accused, yet he remained faithful and eventually rose to become second in command of Egypt. Consider David, who was hunted by King Saul, facing constant danger and hardship, but he never lost faith and ultimately became king of Israel. And what about Job, who lost everything: his family, his wealth, his health, yet he refused to curse God and was eventually restored to even greater abundance? How can you relate? Their stories are your story. Imagine a chosen one experiences a series of financial setbacks that test their faith and resilience. They may be tempted to give up, to believe that they are not meant to be successful, but they must remember that these challenges are opportunities to develop perseverance and trust in God's provision. Stay strong, and you shall see results. Financial problems are often the greatest spiritual challenge. A chosen one might face criticism and opposition from others who don't understand their vision. They may be tempted to compromise their values or abandon their dreams, but they must remain true to their calling and trust that God will use their unique perspective to make a difference. Don't let them knock you down. You are the only one who can realize your potential. And what about a chosen one who experiences a personal loss that forces them to confront their deepest fears and vulnerabilities? They may be tempted to succumb to despair, but they must remember that God is with them in their sorrow, offering comfort and strength, and that this experience can ultimately lead to greater compassion and empathy for others. Let go, and you shall recover. The only way to heal a wound is to face it. The crucible of testing is essential for preparing you for your divine purpose, because it is through challenges that we develop resilience, faith, and a positive mindset. It is through trials that we discover our true strength and learn to rely on God's guidance. The glass is always half full. It's all about perspective. Embrace the challenges, chosen ones, for they are not roadblocks, but stepping stones on your path to greatness. They are opportunities to grow, to learn, and to become the best version of yourselves. This is your moment. This is your chance. Now that you are tested, how do you maintain this going forward? How are you going to evolve? What steps can you take to ensure that you continue to grow and develop throughout your journey? The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. The upcoming content will provide the final key and action steps to transform the world. The world is waiting for you, chosen one. This is your divine appointment. It is your time to shine. By emerging from the fire stronger and more radiant, chosen ones can unlock their full potential and create a life of purpose, passion, and impact. Let it happen. It's your time to break free and shine. What if the secret to sustained transformation lies not in achieving a final destination, but in cultivating a state of perpetual alignment with your divine purpose? How are you staying relevant? Are you actively evolving or merely existing? Transformation is not a one-time event. We often think of transformation as a one-time event, a moment of dramatic change that suddenly alters the course of our lives. But what if true transformation is an ongoing process of growth, refinement, and adaptation, a continuous journey of becoming? What happens after transformation? What is the next stage? Enter the idea of perpetual alignment, a conscious and intentional commitment to living in harmony with your values, passions, and soul's calling, day in and day out. Are you living your dream, or are you just going through the motions? Perpetual alignment is about consciously choosing to live in accordance with your highest self. Self-awareness, discipline, and a willingness to embrace change are essential to maintaining this state of perpetual alignment. It requires a constant effort to stay true to your values, to pursue your passions, and to adapt to the ever-changing circumstances of life. How do you sustain? The journey is a constant evolution of the self. Daily reflection is the first step. Taking time each day to reflect on your thoughts, emotions, and actions, identifying any areas where you may be out of alignment. Dig deep. What is truly driving your actions? Are you moving towards your dream or away from it? Mindful decision-making is essential, making conscious choices that are in alignment with your values and long-term goals. Plan with foresight. Every decision is a step closer or a step away. What decisions do you need to re-evaluate? Continuous learning is an essential piece to the puzzle, seeking new knowledge and experiences that expand your perspective and enhance your skills. Never stop learning. The moment you stop growing is the moment you start dying. What new skills can you learn today? Service to others, an action that has infinite rewards. Giving back to your community and using your gifts and abilities to make a positive impact on the world. Serve and be rewarded. What can you offer the world? Your gifts are needed. Spiritual connection is key to staying grounded. Maintaining a strong connection with God through prayer, meditation, and other spiritual practices. Praise is a gift. How can you strengthen your connection to the divine? Trust in God. Each of these practices can help you to stay on track, to maintain your alignment with your divine purpose. What is it that you need to adjust? Where are you going to start today? Self-compassion and forgiveness are paramount in this process. Recognizing that you will inevitably make mistakes and stray from your path from time to time. Mistakes are stepping stones to success. Don't beat yourself up. Learn from your mistakes and move forward. What have you learned from your mistakes? Imagine a chosen one who establishes a daily practice of meditation to stay grounded and connected with their intuition. They find that this practice helps them to stay focused on their goals and to make decisions that are in alignment with their values. Be in tune. Daily meditation allows you to maintain your path. Another chosen one makes a conscious effort to spend more time on activities that bring them joy and fulfillment. They discover that this increases their energy levels and helps them to stay motivated to pursue their passions. Always be happy. You cannot do good in the world if you do not feel good about yourself. Yet another chosen one commits to volunteering their time each week at a local charity. They find that this gives them a sense of purpose and helps them to connect with others who share their values. Volunteer. Service to others is service to God. What will you give back? Look at the life of Mother Teresa, who dedicated her life to serving the poor and marginalized. Consider the example of Nelson Mandela, who fought for justice and equality in South Africa. What are some sacrifices you need to make? These people dedicated their lives to service and self-betterment. They are inspirations to us all. Living in perpetual alignment is essential for creating a fulfilling and meaningful life. The rewards come in many forms. The most important part is staying consistent and staying true to your mission. How are you aligned? Are you living a life that is true to yourself and your values? Are you making a positive impact on the world? These are the questions you must ask yourself daily. Now that you know what to do and where to go, let's see how you will be rewarded. How will you be compensated? What blessings await you on the path of perpetual alignment? It is all within reach. The upcoming content will provide clarity and provide the final key and action plan to complete transformation and live the life you've always dreamed of. Dare to dream. Your dreams are within reach. By shining their light for all to see, chosen ones can transform their lives and the world around them. Be the change today. Your actions are contagious. But what if, even after achieving perpetual alignment, you still find yourself facing unexpected challenges and setbacks? What if the universe throws you a curveball just when you think you have everything figured out? How will you react? This is just the beginning. Chosen one, what if the true treasures awaiting you after complete transformation are not the riches of the world, but riches of the spirit? What if the end game wasn't a mansion or a pile of gold, but a peace so profound it defies understanding? The world tells you to chase fame, fortune, and power, but I'm here to tell you that the greatest rewards are found within. These rewards aren't just fleeting moments of happiness. They're the bedrock upon which you'll build a life of purpose and impact. Imagine an unshakable inner peace, a deep well of calm that remains untouched by the storms of life. This is the peace that surpasses all understanding, the peace that guards your heart and mind in Christ Jesus. Philippians 4:7. What does that feel like to you? Can you taste it, smell it, sense it in your bones? Then there's the overflowing joy, a constant bubbling of happiness that comes from living in alignment with your true self. It's not the fleeting pleasure of a new possession or a fleeting accomplishment, but a deep, abiding joy that springs from the knowledge that you are fulfilling your divine purpose. A life with unending joy. What would that be like? And what about a profound sense of purpose, a crystal clear understanding of your unique role in the world, knowing why you're here, what you're meant to do, and how you can make a difference? The days of aimless wandering are over, chosen one. You now know your mission, and you're ready to embrace it with all your heart. A mission to complete what is yours. But it doesn't end there. The completely transformed also experience authentic connections, deep and meaningful relationships with like-minded souls who support and uplift you. These are not just casual acquaintances, but kindred spirits who resonate with your energy and share your vision. Finally, friends that you can call family. How valuable is that? The awakened also get an increased intuition and guidance, a stronger connection with your inner wisdom, and the ability to receive clear guidance from the divine. You learn to discern the voice of the Holy Spirit, to trust your gut instincts, and to navigate life with unwavering confidence. Imagine having that direct line, a hotline to the heavens. What would you ask? And finally, a very important aspect is unconditional love and self-acceptance. The ability to fully embrace yourself, flaws and all, knowing that you are a beloved child of God, worthy of love and belonging. This is where it all starts and ends. With you. Have you loved yourself today? These rewards are not always immediate or obvious, chosen one. They require patience, perseverance, and a willingness to dig deep. True fulfillment comes from the journey itself, not from reaching a particular destination. Embrace the process, trust the timing, and know that you are exactly where you need to be. The treasure is not the goal, but the path. Think of Joseph, who endured years of slavery and imprisonment before rising to a position of power. Think of David, who faced constant threats from King Saul before finally ascending to the throne. Their stories remind us that the path to greatness is often paved with hardship. What trials have you faced? Those trials have paved the way for your victory. Imagine a chosen one who feels called to start a business that aligns with their values. They may face numerous obstacles, from securing funding to finding the right team, but their unwavering faith and commitment to their purpose will ultimately lead them to success. The Bible is full of these stories. Which ones do you take to heart? Let's face it, living in alignment with your divine purpose leads to these rewards because it aligns you with the very source of all goodness and abundance. When you are authentic, when you are of service, when you are spiritually connected, you open yourself up to receive blessings beyond your wildest dreams. Give and you shall receive. Are you ready to open your heart? Now that we've glimpsed these unexpected rewards, the question becomes, how do we prepare for the subtle yet significant challenges that surface as we ascend to the next level? What do you do when the very forces of darkness seem to conspire against you? Are you ready for that? The transformed life isn't a perpetual picnic, chosen one. What if maintaining your transformed state presents unique challenges that you didn't anticipate? What if the enemy doesn't give up just because you've had a breakthrough? Transformation is not a one-and-done event. It's an ongoing journey that requires vigilance, resilience, and a strong support system. It's a new beginning. These challenges may include spiritual attacks, resistance from others, and moments of doubt and uncertainty. They are designed to test your resolve, to shake your faith, and to lure you away from your divine path. Don't be surprised when they come, and they will come. What do you do when they knock you down? The choice is yours. One of the most significant challenges is spiritual warfare, the ongoing battle against negative forces that seek to derail your progress and diminish your light. These forces may manifest as doubt, fear, temptation, or even physical illness. The darkness will always be there. Are you prepared to face it head-on? Remember what Jesus said. Then there's the relational friction, the pushback you may receive from friends, family, or partners who don't understand or support your transformation. They may feel threatened by your growth, or they may simply be resistant to change. This is a very hard reality. Set a boundary. Do not be afraid to distance yourself from those who don't see your vision. You will certainly experience emotional roller coaster, the fluctuations in your mood and energy levels as you process old wounds and integrate new levels of awareness. This is a natural part of the healing process, but it can be challenging to navigate. There will be ups and downs. It's the natural flow of life. Don't be surprised when it happens. Moments of doubt will creep in, times when you question your path or wonder if you're making the right choices. These doubts are not necessarily a sign of weakness, but an opportunity to reaffirm your commitment and seek guidance from God. There will be times when you doubt everything. This is normal. What matters is what you do next. And the uncertainty will become unbearable, the apprehension about stepping outside of your comfort zone and embracing the unknown. This is where faith comes in, trusting that God has a plan for you, even when you can't see the full picture. Step into the darkness. Trust the unknown. God will lead the way. These challenges are not signs of failure, but opportunities for growth, chances to deepen your faith and strengthen your character. They aren't losses, but opportunities. Don't be discouraged by setbacks. Instead, see them as opportunities to learn and grow. It's all about your vision. Self-compassion and forgiveness are essential for navigating these challenges. Be kind to yourself, chosen one. You are doing the best you can. Forgive yourself for your mistakes and learn from them. Find what is best for you. Look at the Apostle Paul, who faced countless persecutions and hardships throughout his ministry. Despite these challenges, he never lost his faith or his commitment to spreading the gospel. This is a real-life example, but there are many. Imagine a chosen one who is constantly attacked by negative thoughts and emotions. They may feel overwhelmed and tempted to give up on their spiritual journey, but they must remember that they have the power to resist these attacks through prayer, meditation, and positive affirmations. What do you do to fight back? You must have a strategy. Picture a chosen one who is rejected by their family, for embracing a new spiritual path. They may feel hurt and alone, but they must remember that they are not defined by the opinions of others, and that they have a supportive community of like-minded souls who love and accept them for who they are. What is your family? Your true family is not always blood. Consider this chosen one, a person who experiences a moment of doubt and wonders if they are truly on the right track. They may feel tempted to abandon their dreams and settle for a more comfortable life, but they must remember the vision that God has given them and trust that He will guide them every step of the way. Do you remember why you started? Chosen ones, never be afraid. Facing these challenges is essential for strengthening your character, deepening your faith, and refining your ability to shine your light in the world. What do you need to do to find the light? It will come back again. You're not alone. The universe is cheering you on. Now that we understand the challenges of transformation, the question becomes, how do we create a sustainable action plan that will ensure that our transformation doesn't fade over time? How can we avoid backsliding into old patterns and habits? Transformation is not a passive event. It requires conscious effort and ongoing commitment. What if creating a sustainable action plan can ensure that your transformation doesn't fade over time? Are you ready to take the next step, or are you really the best you? Enter the Sustainable Transformation Action Plan, a comprehensive blueprint designed to support ongoing growth and prevent relapse. This plan includes setting clear goals, developing healthy habits, building a strong support system, and committing to lifelong learning. This is your new beginning. It's your new foundation. Do you have a plan? The elements are simple. We need to set clear, achievable goals, defining specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART goals that align with your divine purpose. What is your end game? Write it down. Put it where you can see it every day. Then, we need to develop daily habits, integrating practices like meditation, prayer, exercise, and healthy eating into your daily routine. Treat these habits as lifesavers. Let these habits save you. They will keep you grounded and focused. Building a supportive community of like-minded individuals who can provide encouragement, accountability, and inspiration is essential. Find the right team. Build a community that's all about it. They will lift you up when you're feeling down. You have to seek mentorship and guidance from a trusted mentor or spiritual advisor who can offer wisdom and support along your journey. There will be more people out there like you. Find them, connect with them, and learn from them. And then you have to commit to lifelong learning, continuously seeking new knowledge and experiences that expand your perspective and enhance your skills. Never be afraid to ask. The more you learn, the more you grow. And last but not least, practice self-care and boundaries, prioritizing your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being by setting healthy boundaries and engaging in activities that nourish you. Love yourself. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Fill yourself up first. Each of these elements contributes to the sustainability of your transformation, creating a solid foundation upon which you can build a life of purpose and impact. These will keep you going. They will keep you on track. Adapt your action plan as you grow and evolve, recognizing that transformation is an ongoing process, not a destination. It will change, and that's okay. Embrace the fluidity of life and be willing to adjust your course as needed. Just look at successful people. Those that follow a plan are more likely to succeed. Why do you think they do it? They are already chosen. Are you ready to join them? Consistent action is essential for maintaining your alignment and manifesting your desired reality. Practice makes perfect. The more consistent you are, the more likely you are to achieve your goals. Imagine a chosen one who creates a vision board to stay focused on their goals and dreams. What is your dream? Put it on the board. Visualize it every day. Another chosen one joins a support group to connect with other awakened individuals. There are more of you than you know. Connect and share experiences. And what about a chosen one who dedicates time each week to learning new skills or pursuing their passions? What are you passionate about? Practice as much as you can. A sustainable action plan is essential for maintaining your transformation and living a life of purpose and impact. Create your path. Take control of your destiny. Now, are you going to go the distance? Are you going to commit to this journey? The opportunity to deepen their commitment to transformation is now today. The message. By embracing a sustainable plan, chosen ones can unlock their full potential and make the world better. Better the world today. You're amazing. Now, are you ready to take this knowledge and make real change? Because what we'll uncover next is a game changer, something so profound it will redefine everything you thought you knew about your calling. Chosen one, what if the action plan you've been meticulously crafting remains just that, a plan? What if the blueprint for your transformation gathers dust on a shelf while the world continues to spin? Are you just going to talk about making a difference, or are you finally ready to step into your destiny? Don't let this divine information become just another file stored away for later use. Don't assume you can simply absorb these truths and revisit them at your convenience. Are you going to do it later, when the timing feels right? Or will you seize this moment and do it now? The time for contemplation is over. The time to act is now. It's time to leap, knowing that the net will appear. Now, let's delve into the specific ways you can launch your transformation into reality. These aren't just suggestions. They are the very steps that will propel you toward your divine purpose. Are you ready to take them? First, visualize success. Don't just dream it, see it, feel it, taste it. What is your definition of success? Paint a vivid picture in your mind, a future where you are living in alignment with your highest potential. Hold that vision close and let it guide your actions. What does success look like to you? What does it feel like? What does it taste like? Get specific. Next, set a series of small, achievable tasks. Don't try to conquer the mountain in one leap. Break it down into manageable steps. Establish the plan and then work the plan. Don't be afraid to experiment, to adjust your course as needed. Each small victory will build momentum and fuel your fire. Start small and celebrate every milestone, no matter how small. Then, build a strong support system. Surround yourself with people who uplift and empower you, who believe in your vision and will stand by you through thick and thin. There is strength in numbers, chosen one. Find your tribe, your family of kindred spirits, and lean on them for support. Who are your allies? Always trust the process and work through it. Have unwavering faith in the Creator, knowing that He will guide you every step of the way. How will the Creator come through for you? Trust that He will provide the resources, the opportunities, and the people you need to fulfill your purpose. Believe in the unseen and watch miracles unfold. Practice gratitude, chosen one. Show and feel gratitude for everything, even the challenges and setbacks. Gratitude opens the door to abundance and allows you to see the blessings that surround you. Always be appreciative, for even the smallest gifts are signs of divine favor. The daily grind can be brutal, yes, but the rewards are immeasurable. Embrace the challenges, the obstacles, and the moments of doubt, knowing that they are all part of the process. The grind is part of it. It's where you develop your character and build your resilience. Remember, you will make mistakes along the way. Don't be afraid to fail, for failure is simply a stepping stone to success. Learn from your errors, adjust your course, and keep moving forward. It will all work out in the end. Chosen one, have faith. Now let's consider some examples of how these action tasks can be realized, how ideas can be transformed into tangible realities. These aren't just theories. They are proven strategies that have worked for countless others. Think of the chosen one who had a rough past, who overcame adversity and trauma to become an inspiration to many. They transformed their pain into purpose, their struggles into strength. If they can do it, so can you. Their story is a testament to the power of resilience and the transformative potential of faith. Or consider the chosen one who experienced a major failure, who faced ridicule and rejection, but refused to give up. They kept at it, honing their skills, refining their vision, and ultimately rising to the top. Never give up, never surrender. Their story is a reminder that perseverance pays off. And what about the chosen one who found a way to build up a team that loves them, who created a community of support and collaboration? They surrounded themselves with people who believed in their vision and lifted them up every step of the way. Build a family, chosen one. Your support system is your lifeline. These are not just abstract concepts. With real work and determined action, These action tasks will lead to real transformation, showing the world that your purpose is not just a thought, but a tangible reality. Now, Chosen One, it's time to summarize. Action is the key to changing the world, to unlocking your potential, and to fulfilling your divine purpose. Don't just talk about it, do it. But what if you lose that initial spark, that burning desire that ignited your transformation? What if you stumble and fall and struggle to find the strength to rise again? We know action and planning are crucial, but what happens when you lose motivation? What if you fail? Will you rise or fall? Don't assume that you will be at 100% every day. Setbacks happen. Life throws curveballs. The key is not to avoid these challenges, but to learn how to navigate them, how to rekindle your inner fire when it begins to dim. It is okay to take breaks, to rest and recharge, but the fire should never burn out completely. How do you keep the embers glowing, even in the darkest of times? How do you fan the flames when they threaten to extinguish? Let's explore how to rekindle that inner fire, how to get back up and keep moving, even when the path ahead seems daunting. What puts the fire out, and how can you prevent it? Setbacks can extinguish your fire, but you can relight it. Remind yourself of all the accomplishments, both big and small, that you've achieved along the way. Focus on the progress you've made, not the obstacles you've encountered. How can you see the positive, even in the midst of adversity? Discouragement can also dim your flame, but you can reignite it by reminding yourself of the good. Focus on the positive impact you're making on the world, the lives you're touching, and the difference you're making. What makes it all worth it? Hold on to that vision. Hate can smother your fire, but you can rise above it and keep going. Don't let the negativity of others extinguish your light. As they go low, you go high. Let love and compassion be your guide. Loss can feel like the ultimate fire extinguisher, but you can rekindle your flame by connecting with those still around you and making their lives better. Let the love of others carry you through the darkness. Loneliness can also dim your flame, but you can reignite it by getting out there and finding like-minded individuals to connect with. Family is everywhere, Chosen One. Seek out those who resonate with your spirit and share your vision. These ideas will not only reignite your fire, but also make everything better. They will empower you to overcome challenges, to stay focused on your purpose, and to live a life of joy and fulfillment. Finding a new fire is as easy as remembering the original fire. Dig deep and remember why you started this journey in the first place. Reconnect with your passion, your purpose, and your divine calling. Consider the most downtrodden figures in the Bible, those who faced unimaginable hardships but never lost their faith. Think of Job, who lost everything but remained steadfast in his devotion to God. Think of Joseph, who endured betrayal and imprisonment but ultimately rose to power. And think of those who rose above the hate, who transformed their enemies into allies, and who used their experiences to create a better world. These are real-life examples, Chosen One, and they demonstrate the power of resilience and the transformative potential of love. Finding inspiration leads to changing the world, to creating a ripple effect of positivity and hope. When you are inspired, you are empowered to inspire others. Never underestimate the power of your influence. Now, Chosen One, let's summarize. Never put out the fire, keep it burning brightly, and let it illuminate your path and inspire others to do the same. But now you have the tools, the knowledge, and the fire. What should you do? We're hurtling toward the conclusion, and I can barely contain myself. You've weathered the storm, ascended the summit, and now stand on the precipice of greatness. Where to next? What worlds will you conquer? The final step is within your grasp, the culmination of everything we've discussed. Prepare yourself for a revelation so profound, so life-altering, that it will forever redefine your understanding of your divine purpose. Those who have made it this far will be rewarded beyond measure. Make a change in your life today, but what if what awaits you is more than you bargained for? Are you ready for the final evolution? Chosen One, what if your transformation has attracted powerful, unseen allies who are now actively orchestrating events in your favor? Do you have a secret team working for you without you even knowing it? Success isn't solely the result of personal effort, but what if there is more to it? There's a hand guiding you, and you are likely unaware of it. Awakened individuals attract divine assistance, unseen forces working behind the scenes to open doors, align circumstances, and guide you towards your destiny. Recognizing and co-creating with these unseen architects can accelerate your transformation and amplify your impact on the world. Work with the universe, don't work against it. Now let's unveil this divine support system that surrounds you. These aren't just figments of imagination. They are real forces actively involved in your journey. First, angelic guides, beings of pure light and love who offer protection, guidance, and support. What are angels, really? They are your shield against the darkness. Ascended masters, enlightened souls who have transcended the limitations of the physical realm and offer wisdom and inspiration. Who are the masters? They are the voices whispering truth in your ear. And spirit guides, benevolent spirits who have chosen to assist you on your life's journey. How do they choose you? They see the fire within you, the potential for greatness. The Holy Spirit, that very divine presence and ability to call forth, manifest, and protect. What is the Holy Spirit, you ask? It's the power that breathes life into your dreams. And finally, ancestral allies, wise and loving ancestors who offer guidance, support, and protection. How can they help you? They carry the wisdom of generations, guiding you away from pitfalls and toward your destiny. But how do these unseen architects communicate with you? Through intuition, synchronicities, dreams, and other subtle cues. How do you hear them? By quieting the noise of the world and listening to the whispers of your soul. That gut feeling, that unexplainable knowing, that's them. Those recurring numbers, those chance encounters, those vivid dreams, those are their messages. And cultivating a relationship with these unseen allies through prayer, meditation, and acts of service is paramount. How do you build the team? By showing gratitude, by seeking guidance, and by aligning your actions with their purpose. Consider these scenarios. You unexpectedly meet someone who becomes a valuable mentor or collaborator. It was meant to be, orchestrated by forces beyond your comprehension. You stumble upon a resource or opportunity that perfectly aligns with your goals. It was always there, waiting for you to awaken and claim it. You experience a series of synchronicities that confirm you are on the right path. The signs were clear, guiding you forward. You receive a clear message or inspiration through a dream or meditation. It was clear in the dream, a direct communication from your unseen allies. Remember the angels guiding Abraham, Joseph interpreting dreams, the Holy Spirit empowering the apostles. It has always been this way. The divine has always intervened in the lives of those chosen to fulfill a greater purpose. Chosen one, I challenge you to look closer at who you have around you. Do you have a secret team working behind the scenes to pave the way for your success? Start paying attention and engage. Let's team up and summarize, highlighting the importance of recognizing and co-creating with your unseen allies. But with all this good that can happen, what are some common traps that can derail your journey? What are the traps that await the unwary? Don't fall into them. This upcoming content will provide practical guidance on staying grounded and aligned, even as you soar to new heights. Transform your legacy by aligning with the unseen architects of your reality, amplifying your transformation, and creating a lasting impact on the world. Now, what if you are actually doing harm under the guise of being spiritual? What if what you are doing is actually evil, masked as good intentions? Don't be deceived, chosen one. Spirituality doesn't solve everything. Unaddressed issues will always rear their ugly heads. You can't mask problems with positive thinking alone. I'm here to introduce the concept of spiritual bypassing, using spiritual beliefs or practices to avoid dealing with unresolved emotional wounds, personal issues, or difficult situations. What is spiritual bypassing, you ask? It's a wolf in sheep's clothing, a false light that leads you astray. Integrating spirituality with grounded action and emotional intelligence is crucial in order to create authentic and sustainable transformation. You need emotion and actions, not just empty words and hollow promises. So how does spiritual bypassing manifest? Let's explore some common pitfalls. Premature forgiveness, forgiving others without fully processing your own pain or setting healthy boundaries. What is true forgiveness? It's not about condoning harmful behavior. It's about releasing the grip it has on you, setting yourself free. Toxic positivity, dismissing negative emotions or experiences with overly simplistic affirmations or platitudes. You can't just say it away. Denying your pain doesn't make it disappear. It festers and grows. Escapism using meditation, yoga, or other spiritual practices to avoid dealing with real-world problems or responsibilities. Problems won't disappear if you meditate on them and hoping to manifest a solution. Spirituality is not a substitute for action. Judgment of others, criticizing or condemning those who are not as spiritual as you are. Why hate? True spirituality embraces compassion and understanding, not judgment and condemnation. And finally, ignoring red flags, dismissing your intuition or rational concerns in the name of faith or trust. Intuition always knows. It's the voice of your soul, guiding you away from danger. These patterns can hinder your growth and prevent you from fulfilling your true potential. These patterns can destroy you, chosen one, and integrating spirituality with grounded action and emotional intelligence is essential in order to create authentic and sustainable transformation. Stay grounded, even as you reach for the stars. Consider these scenarios. A chosen one remains in a toxic relationship because they believe that forgiveness is always the answer. Forgiveness isn't always the answer. Sometimes, the most spiritual thing you can do is walk away and protect yourself. A chosen one avoids dealing with their financial problems by simply manifesting abundance. What is real manifestation? It's not about wishing for riches. It's about aligning your actions with your desires and working towards your goals. A chosen one dismisses their intuition about a potentially dangerous situation because they believe that everything happens for a reason. You have intuition for a reason. Trust your gut, chosen one. It's your divine compass. Just like there are false prophets, there is spiritual deception everywhere you look. Stay away from evil. Show that you know better, chosen one. Show that you can discern the true path from the false light. This is your chance to demonstrate your spiritual awareness. Stop making excuses. Summarize the key message, highlighting the importance of avoiding spiritual bypassing. So with all of that, how can one find true and unlimited power? How do you unlock your full potential? Find your power, chosen one. This upcoming content will provide a guide to finding unlimited power. The guide is coming soon. All those who can show all and not bypassing are the real chosen ones. All the chosen have the power and are ready to receive the power. What if all you've done to this point unlocks the true potential within you? What have you become, chosen one? Challenge everything known to this point. How can you evolve further? Prepare for a set of skills only unlocked by the prior transformations. It's time to change again. Unlimited potential exists within you, waiting to be unleashed. The possibilities are endless. All senses heightened. You are now more aware than ever before and notice more. Everything is now clear, the world laid bare before you. Clairvoyance, the ability to see what is to come. What do you see, chosen one? Glimpses of the future, visions of what could be. Unlimited blessings, blessings beyond your wildest imagination. You will be tested with all that comes, chosen one. The power of healing. Use your power to heal yourself and others. Change them and you with a touch, a word, a thought. And finally, be one with the Creator always, forever. Live as the Creator, shaping your reality with intention and love. These gifts, these abilities, these examples can and will occur when all past steps are taken. Be prepared, chosen one, for the dawn of a new era. The final step of faith is now. Trust, and all will be revealed. These gifts aren't just abstract concepts. They are the natural culmination of your journey. Look to the biblical figures who wielded incredible power, who healed the sick, raised the dead, and performed miracles. Use logical reasoning to explain the power of faith and the potential that lies dormant within each and every one of us. Share and provide examples for the people to change. Be all, know all, give all. Summarize the key message that there is unlimited potential. Prepare yourself to comment, to declare your readiness to embrace this power. What will you say, chosen one? The next video goes even deeper. It's only going to get crazier. Remember this, all who comment are the true chosen one. Be one of us. Chosen one, what if the most uncomfortable truth of your transformation is the constant need to choose? What if the greatest battle isn't against external forces, but against the inertia of your old self? Transformation isn't a one-time decision. It's a daily, hourly, moment-by-moment commitment to your divine calling. Every sunrise presents you with an opportunity. Will you rise to meet your potential, or will you succumb to the comfort of the familiar? Are you truly ready to confront this daily crossroads, to consistently choose the path of transformation, even when it's difficult? Let's break this down. What types of choices are we talking about? Chosen ones face a gauntlet of decisions every single day, choices that will either elevate you to your divine purpose or chain you to your past. First, your thoughts. Will you choose positive, empowering thoughts that fuel your dreams, or will you allow negative, limiting beliefs to sabotage your potential? What do you tell yourself when you look in the mirror? Do you see a powerful creator or a flawed human? Next, your actions. Will you choose actions that align with your values and goals, actions that propel you forward, or will you succumb to impulsive, self-destructive behaviors that hold you back? Is that short-term pleasure really worth sacrificing your long-term vision? What about your relationships? Will you choose to surround yourself with supportive, uplifting people who believe in you and inspire you to grow, or will you cling to those who drain your energy, criticize your dreams, and hold you back from greatness? Do they truly care about you, or are they simply using you for their own gain? Are they building you up or tearing you down? Consider your priorities. Will you choose to prioritize your spiritual growth and well-being, investing time and energy in practices that nourish your soul, or will you chase after material possessions and external validation, seeking fulfillment in things that can never truly satisfy? What is truly important to you? What do you want your legacy to be? Finally, your reactions. Will you choose to respond to challenges with compassion and understanding, seeking to learn and grow from adversity, or will you react with anger and judgment, perpetuating cycles of conflict and negativity? Why react when you can act? Why let anger control you when you can control it? These choices may seem small, insignificant even, but they have a cumulative effect, shaping your destiny one decision at a time. Remember this, everything, absolutely everything, comes down to you. Consider this. A chosen one chooses to meditate for 15 minutes each morning, connecting with their inner guidance and setting a positive intention for the day, instead of hitting the snooze button and starting the day in a state of stress and reactivity. Start with you, chosen one, and the rest will follow. A chosen one chooses to express gratitude to a loved one, acknowledging their positive qualities and contributions, instead of complaining about their flaws and shortcomings. There is always something to be thankful for, even in the darkest of times. Focus on the good, and the good will multiply. A chosen one chooses to forgive someone who has wronged them, releasing the burden of resentment and opening their heart to healing and reconciliation, instead of holding onto anger and bitterness, poisoning their own soul. Let it go, chosen one, and move on. Harboring resentment only hurts you. Remember Jesus' unwavering obedience to the Father, David's repentance after sin, Paul's unwavering commitment to spreading the gospel. What would they do in your situation? What choices would they make? If they could overcome their trials and tribulations, so can you. Consistently choosing the path of transformation is essential for manifesting your divine purpose. What do you want to manifest, chosen one? Abundance, love, joy, peace. It all starts with the choices you make every single day. Chosen one, be yourself. You have everything you need, you just need to put it together. But now, let's ask a question, chosen ones. How can we stay at it, day after day, moment after moment, without faltering? How do we maintain that unwavering commitment? What is your motivation? With that, we move to the next stage. What is about to come is something that will bring the truth to light. Now, chosen one, what if your transformation orchestrates a symphony of synchronicity, a harmonious alignment of events and circumstances that confirms you're on the right path? What if life isn't a series of random, disconnected events, but a beautifully woven tapestry of interconnected choices and divine interventions? Are these coincidences, or are they signs? Synchronicity is a powerful sign that you're on the right track, that the universe is conspiring in your favor, that things are starting to come together in miraculous ways. It's the universe winking at you. Have you had that feeling when you meet individuals who resonate with your soul, individuals you would have never imagined crossing paths with? It's synchronicity at play. Open your heart to these connections. They are not accidental. They are divinely orchestrated. When doors of opportunity swing open, allowing you to express your unique gifts and contribute to the world in meaningful ways, it's synchronicity in action. Be yourself. It's time to unleash your full potential and change the world. When blessings flow into your life unexpectedly, seemingly out of nowhere, don't dismiss them as mere luck. What seems like luck is actually divine intervention, a manifestation of your alignment with the universe. You are blessed, chosen one, and you deserve all the good that comes your way. When clarity washes over you, illuminating your path forward with unwavering certainty, banishing doubt and confusion, it's synchronicity shining its light. The path is clear, chosen one. Trust your intuition and follow where it leads. And when your intuition intensifies, guiding you with unwavering accuracy, providing you with insights and premonitions that defy logic, it's synchronicity amplifying your inner wisdom. Never be afraid to listen to your intuition. It's the voice of your soul. Accepting these signs, embracing these opportunities, and aligning yourself with the flow of synchronicity will propel you forward on your journey. Live the dream. A long time ago, I never thought this would happen. It's like it was always meant to happen. It took time to be here, but I'm blessed. It's all connected. Every challenge you've faced, every lesson you've learned, every connection you've made has led you to this moment. This is your time, chosen one, to shine your light and make a difference in the world. Summarize all points to get to this point, to make the action of synchronicity truly transform. Live the dream. What happens next? You've been transforming this whole time. Prepare for the final step. Prepare the audience for the end, the conclusion to all the transformations. Ready to change the world, the symphony continues, building to a crescendo of divine purpose and fulfillment. All that have heard this and are the chosen ones will be rewarded. What a life you will live. This is all here for you. Chosen one, what if the most profound aspect of your awakening is realizing how little you actually control and learning to surrender to a higher power? Are you driving or just along for the ride? Have we confused ambition with destiny? The modern world glorifies individual control, pushing us to believe that we can orchestrate every detail of our lives. But what if true freedom comes from surrendering the need to control every aspect of your life? What is true control? Find that peace. Chosen ones often struggle with releasing their grip on control, believing that they must force specific outcomes to fulfill their divine purpose. You may try to manipulate or control others to fit your expectations. You might get frustrated when things don't happen on your schedule or worry excessively about what others think of you, trying to control your image. How often do you try to plan every detail of your life instead of embracing uncertainty? Follow the path and don't create one. Love them, don't change them. The Creator has the only true timeline. Don't care about the haters. Live for today and the future will follow. These tendencies stem from a deep-seated fear of the unknown, a lack of trust in the divine plan. But it's in the surrender, in the letting go, that true power is found. Follow the message. Surrender is not about giving up. It's about aligning with a higher power, a force greater than yourself. It's not goodbye, it's hello. Consider this. A chosen one stops trying to force a particular outcome in their career and trusts that the right opportunities will come. Suddenly, unexpected doors open, leading to a fulfilling and impactful role that they never could have imagined. A chosen one releases their grip on a relationship and allows their partner to be themselves. The relationship deepens, blossoming into a bond of authentic love and mutual respect. A chosen one stops worrying about their financial situation and focuses on living in alignment with their values. Abundance flows into their life, not necessarily in the form of money, but in the form of meaningful experiences, supportive relationships, and inner peace. The right doors will open. What is true love? What is the definition of wealth? Think of Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane, surrendering to the Father's will, knowing the immense suffering that lay ahead. Or Mary, accepting her role as the mother of Jesus, embracing a destiny that would forever change the course of history. Or Abraham, willing to sacrifice Isaac, demonstrating unwavering faith in God's plan. Follow them and you will be led. Surrender is not weakness. It is the ultimate act of strength, a testament to your trust in the divine. Weakness isn't the same as surrender, trust in the universe. By surrendering to a higher power and trusting in a divine plan, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities. With all of that in play, you might be asking, what about those that don't listen? Will they fall or will they rise? The stage has been set for the next segment, and all will be clear. It all ends here. Those here are close to being the best of the best. You are almost there. Chosen one, what about those that don't hear, see, or feel the changes? What are they to do? Do you think that not everyone wants to or can change? What if I told you that, while all are capable of awakening, not all choose to embrace it in this lifetime? Is it their fault or ours? What is their journey? Compassion is required for those who are still asleep. How can we help? Some individuals resist awakening due to a deep-seated fear of the unknown, apprehension about stepping outside of their comfort zone and confronting uncomfortable truths. Others are held back by their attachment to the ego, their identification with the false self, and their resistance to surrendering control. Unresolved trauma can also create a barrier to spiritual growth and self-awareness, preventing individuals from fully embracing their potential. Then there's the social conditioning, the beliefs and values that have been ingrained by society and prevent them from thinking for themselves. And let's not forget spiritual immaturity, a lack of readiness or understanding to grasp higher spiritual concepts. Is what they know safe? How can we help? It all traces back. Open their minds. What are the steps? Remember, these individuals may be experiencing a deep sense of unease or dissatisfaction, a feeling that something is missing in their lives. What can we do to ease the suffering? Consider this, chosen ones. A man is trapped in a dead-end job that he hates, but he's afraid to quit because he doesn't know what else he would do. He's walking blind, clinging to the familiar, even though it's making him miserable. He's fearful, confused, and stuck. Another example, a woman remains in an abusive relationship, clinging to the hope that her partner will change, even though they've repeatedly shown that they're incapable of love and respect. She's walking blind, unable to see her own worth, believing that she deserves the pain. You must treat her with respect, even if you don't agree with her decisions. These examples are all around us every day, and they need our help. You can help show them that it is possible to be better. Let them guide the way. The journey, the plan, and the action is all to help others. It comes down to serving. To the chosen ones, this final segment will make all the difference. We are almost there. Those chosen ones are so close to reaching it all. The future is now. Chosen one, what if your transformation has equipped you to serve as a source of inspiration and guidance for others? What is the beacon? Some think transformation is a selfish pursuit, but it is more about what you can do for others. It all comes down to action. Chosen ones are called to shine their light brightly, illuminating the path for those who are still lost in the darkness. Guide them. Remember, the universe is infinite, so too is your reach to others. Leading by example is a very great way to show the way. You share your journey and demonstrate the benefits of living in alignment with your values. Providing a safe and non-judgmental space for others to share their struggles is important because it allows them to be vulnerable. What makes you, you? Be ready and willing to share your unique abilities to uplift and empower those around you. Speaking truth with love and kindness, even when it's difficult, is important because what is hard to say but easy to feel? You must believe in the potential of others and encouraging them to pursue their dreams. Follow your dreams. There is a ripple effect of transformation where one turns to many. You cannot ever let your ego take control and must have a high degree of humility because there is no I in team. Show the way, let them be vulnerable. It all starts with a thought. You must want to be better, and no one is coming to save you. Think about how all of this connects to your purpose. consider the biblical stories and how they touch you. Now I'll share my mission statement with you, to lead with light, to speak truth with love, and to empower others to achieve greatness. Live with the truth and change your life. Light, truth, and greatness, to lead, help, and give will unlock unlimited blessings. What will you get? We are preparing the audience for the last time to come. Where will you lead? To all who watch and listen, this is our time. Now make it real. Chosen one, what if what you perceive as the end of your journey is merely the commencement of an even grander adventure? Was this a period or a comma? Did you think the happily ever after was the end goal? The world tells you to relax, but I'm here to tell you the game has just begun. It's time to cast off that robe of complacency, for the battle of what it means to be a chosen one is a never-ending climb. And remember this, above all else, never forget your roots. You stand at a pivotal point, beloved. But what awaits you in this constant state of evolving? The past is no longer just a memory. It's a compass, an arsenal of lessons forged in fire. Let them guide you, chosen one, for within those trials lie the keys to your future triumphs. As you level up, you don't ascend alone. No, chosen one, you bring your team with you. A rising tide lifts all ships, and your elevation empowers those around you to reach for their own divine potential. Embrace the truth, chosen one. Blessings will overflow. Unlimited possibilities of wealth, power, and love await you, a deluge of abundance ready to pour over you. Yet your purpose itself will continue to evolve, morphing and deepening with each passing day. Change is coming, no matter what. And now, the power to take over, to seize your destiny and mold it to your will, is within your grasp. It is time to find what you are good at and do it. The world needs your best, and I'm here to tell you you are the best. Everything you have been planning for, every sacrifice made, every tear shed, has all culminated in this present moment. What are you planning for? Do you feel it, chosen one? The weight of destiny, the exhilaration of boundless potential. You are in charge now. Time to make decisions. Time to step into your power and claim the life that has been waiting for you all along. And how does this manifest in the real world? How does it feel to truly step into this constant state of becoming? Consider a musician who uses their past struggles with addiction to create art that heals others. They take their pain and turn it into power. A leader who understands that true strength lies not in dominance, but in empowering their team. They lift others up, and in doing so, they rise even higher. A philanthropist who uses their wealth to create opportunities for others, knowing that their own abundance is amplified when shared. They create a virtuous cycle of giving and receiving. There is no end, chosen one, it is only the beginning. We are almost where we need to be, and the power is about to surge through you like a river of living fire. You are almost there, keep going. You're on the precipice of complete transformation, a moment that will redefine everything you thought you knew about yourself and the world around you. What a time to be alive. Remember that, all here have so much greatness. The world will see you. But what if, chosen one, your completed transformation has amplified your ability to discern truth from falsehood, allowing you to see beyond the surface of people and situations? Who do you trust? The world teaches you to trust only what you can see, what you can touch, what you can quantify. But I'm here to tell you that what is in front of you is never all. Not only will you be able to see through the darkness, but you will also possess the power to attract and cultivate the right relationships, the soulmates who will walk alongside you on this journey. What is a soulmate? This will lead to a greater team, a symphony of souls working in harmony to manifest a shared vision. Greatness requires more than one. With your amplified discernment, you can now read people like open books. Truth is all. You can see the good and bad. No more hiding. Now you must take that knowledge and use it to lead with honesty, always steering others toward their highest potential. Never steer them wrong, but use the truth and what you see to create. Elevate, not diminish. You become a beacon of hope, illuminating the path for others to join you in the light. No more darkness. Show the light to get people on the team. What do you believe? Now is the time to cast off the masks, to shed the pretenses, and to embrace authenticity in all its raw, unfiltered glory. No more games. It is time to get real. Live to lead. But perhaps the greatest gift of discernment is the ability to identify the hidden gems, the diamonds in the rough, those who are yearning for guidance and support. Find the gems. It is time to pick up those in need and make the world amazing. You can now make a difference. So what does it mean? It means that you are no longer just a player in this game. You are the architect, the builder, the visionary who can shape the world according to your divine blueprint. The power to build has been unlocked. Are you ready to build? This isn't some abstract theory, chosen ones. This is a tangible reality that you can experience in your daily life. I was able to save this person because of X, Y, and Z. I see so clearly now. It's now easy for me to see who is good and bad. This enhanced perception isn't just about identifying deceit. It's about recognizing potential, understanding motivations, and connecting with others on a soul level. To truly see, you must use your senses to see. Lean into your intuition, trust your gut feelings, and pay attention to the subtle cues that the universe is constantly sending your way. What is the universe telling you? The power to build is here, and change can now occur because darkness can no longer hide. The light is here. But beware, chosen ones, this newfound ability comes with a great responsibility. You must use your discernment wisely, with compassion and empathy, never resorting to judgment or condemnation. Follow the path. By wielding this gift with integrity, you become a true force for good in the world, a catalyst for transformation, and a beacon of hope for those who are lost in the shadows. It is you, but here's what most people miss. The deeper your discernment, the greater the attacks you'll face. Spiritual warfare intensifies exponentially as your ability to see through deception grows. Be prepared for increased resistance, for attempts to cloud your judgment and sow seeds of doubt. This is why so many chosen ones never make it. Chosen one, what if your transformation calls you to step into a role of authentic leadership, inspiring and empowering others to awaken and embrace their own divine potential? Are you ready to lead? Society often equates leadership with power, control, and authority. But what does true leadership look like? I'm here to tell you that those on this road are now the leaders. What is the true leadership road? Authentic leadership is not about dictating or commanding. It's about serving, uplifting, and empowering those around you. Lead to give. Authentic leadership demands unwavering truthfulness, a commitment to always staying true to the best message. What message rings in your heart? Your heart must be in everything. It's about caring deeply about what others think and feel. The people are the reason you lead. You must be willing to share your story, your struggles, and your triumphs to show others that transformation is possible. People need hope, and it's okay to be open and honest about your faults. Show them that this is possible. How can you inspire through your darkness? Never be afraid to seek advice, to surround yourself with people who are smarter and more experienced than you. Don't be afraid to find people better and smarter to guide you. You are not the best. This is what leadership is, and you can do it now. This is what leadership will look like. It's about leading with strength and compassion, inspiring others to step into their own power and make a difference in the world. Lead with strength and care. Share stories where you've guided and provided help, and they have followed and listened, because leading is really caring. Consider the story of Nelson Mandela, who emerged from decades of imprisonment, not with bitterness or vengeance, but with a message of forgiveness and reconciliation. His leadership inspired a nation to heal and build a better future. Or think of Mother Teresa, who dedicated her life to serving the poorest of the poor, her unwavering compassion inspiring countless others to do the same. What stories have led you here? Share it. To get to that final level, there must be action. Inspire to transform. The world needs authentic leaders, chosen ones who are willing to step up and guide others toward a brighter future. Are you ready to change it all? Those here are so close to what they have dreamed. It's almost time to wake up. Chosen one, what if your transformation has positioned you to help usher in a new era of peace and love, a new earth where all can thrive? What will you do with the light? Many dismiss this vision as a utopian fantasy, an impossible dream. But I'm here to tell you, who are you to say this can't happen? This vision is not just a pipe dream. It's a blueprint for a better tomorrow. What will the future be? How will the world see you? In this new earth, truth reigns supreme. No more lies or deceit. Honesty will prevail. Light shall lead the way, illuminating the path toward greatness for all. What will lead you? Pain becomes a relic of the past, replaced by compassion and understanding. Everyone will be free from hurt. Blessings flow freely, providing abundance and opportunity for everyone to flourish. You will have what you need when you need it. What do you believe? Everyone wins. You can only win when all around you win. It is a world where collaboration triumphs over competition, where empathy eclipses apathy, and where love conquers all. How can you help the team? This is the final step. This is where you are going, but the journey begins within. Reach into your heart and see what that world looks like. Feel the warmth of compassion, the joy of connection, and the unwavering hope for a brighter future. What will it be? Here you can be great, be loved, be blessed, and be all. Beloved, get ready to do what you are destined to do. Shine your light. These action steps will truly show you are committed. This is all or nothing. By taking these steps, you have begun that transformation to the next phase. Now, make a great place. The time has come to embrace your destiny, to step into your power, and to help create the new earth that awaits us all. But remember this, chosen ones, the greatest challenge and the greatest reward lies in the next phase of your transformation, where you will face the ultimate test of your faith and courage. And this test is designed for chosen ones only. Chosen one, what if the ultimate measure of your transformation lies not in what you achieve for yourself, but in the legacy you create for future generations of chosen ones? What will they remember about you? The world tells you that personal success is the peak, but the world is a liar. They want you to only think of yourself. You were made to think bigger. Chosen ones are not meant to simply climb the ladder of personal achievement. You are called to be visionaries, architects of a brighter future, and creators of something that will inspire and empower generations to come. Make a change for the future. This isn't just about leaving a name on a building or accumulating vast wealth. It's about imbuing the very fabric of society with the values, principles, and wisdom that have guided your own transformation. What do you need to show them? Think of it like planting a seed. You nurture it, protect it, and watch it grow into a mighty tree, providing shade and sustenance for all who seek shelter beneath its branches. You will mentor those around you. So how exactly can you, as a chosen one, create a legacy that resonates through eternity? It begins with purposeful action, deliberate intention, and an unwavering commitment to serving the greater good. Mentorship is paramount. Guide and support younger generations, sharing your wisdom, helping them discover their own gifts and abilities, and empowering them to step into their destinies. Show them the way. Teaching is another powerful tool. Share your knowledge and insights with others through writing, speaking, creating educational resources, and imparting the lessons you've learned on your journey. Unlock the knowledge. Community building is essential. Create spaces and opportunities for like-minded individuals to connect, collaborate, and support one another, fostering a sense of belonging and shared purpose. What will you build? Unleash your creative expression. Use your art, music, or writing to inspire and uplift others, channeling your unique gifts to touch hearts and minds. Let the world hear your voice. And never underestimate the power of simple acts of service. Give back to your community, create positive change in the world, and demonstrate the transformative power of compassion and generosity. Be the change today. Your values must be at the center of it all. Your legacy is not just what you do, but why you do it. What will you stand for? What mark will you leave on the world? Remember, chosen ones, to be truthful in what your core beliefs are. The world will pressure you to conform, to compromise your values for the sake of popularity or material gain. But your legacy depends on your integrity, your authenticity, and your unwavering commitment to truth. Let the truth be told. Don't be afraid to stand alone, to speak out against injustice, and to champion the causes that resonate with your soul. Be the lighthouse in the storm. Relatable moments may be the key to breaking through all of those who are struggling. Chosen one, I know it feels like you've spent so much time on the edge of oblivion. You have spent so much time in the valley of darkness that you don't think that you will ever emerge. I know how it feels. I have risen, fallen, and fought all types of evils to emerge and carry out this very vision. Great leaders, those who made the world better, were driven by a deep desire to leave the world a better place for generations to come. It is time to use the knowledge to pave the way. Chosen ones, your time is now. This greatness, this legacy, this transformation, it's not some distant dream. It's an unfolding reality that you are actively creating in this very moment. Your time is now. And as you stand on the precipice of this new era, poised to step into your full potential, remember this: you made it. But what if the abundance you seek is not about acquiring wealth, but about the richness of a life lived in full alignment with your divine purpose and the ability to empower countless others? Are you measuring correctly? The world bombards you with images of material wealth, extravagant lifestyles, and superficial measures of success. They show the cars, the houses, and the vacations. The world pushes being different. Be different. True abundance, chosen ones, encompasses so much more than mere financial prosperity. It encompasses joy, peace, love, strong connections, and the fulfillment that comes from serving others with your unique gifts and talents. Can you measure these points? It's about living a life that overflows with blessings, not just for yourself, but for everyone around you. What can you give? A complete transformation unlocks the ability to manifest this true abundance, creating a life that is not just comfortable, but truly meaningful, impactful, and eternally rewarding. But how do you unlock it? So what are the different facets of this true abundance, and how can you cultivate them in your own life? Start with inner peace. It is that deep sense of calm and contentment that arises from living in harmony with your values and purpose, knowing that you are on the right path, even amidst the storms of life. Can you rest easy? Then, embrace joyful expression. Experience genuine happiness and fulfillment in your daily life, allowing your light to shine brightly and inspiring others to do the same. Are you happy? Foster loving relationships. Connect with others on a deep and authentic level, sharing meaningful experiences and offering mutual support, creating a network of love and connection that sustains you through all challenges. Do you have a family? Discover purposeful contribution. Make a positive impact on the world, serving others with your unique gifts and talents, and leaving a legacy of kindness and compassion. Can you help others? Finally, achieve financial freedom. Have enough resources to meet your needs and pursue your passions without being burdened by financial stress, freeing you to focus on your true purpose and create abundance in all areas of your life. Can you sleep easy without worry? These facets are interconnected, woven together like threads in a tapestry, each supporting and enhancing the others. Inner peace fuels joyful expression, which strengthens loving relationships, which inspires purposeful contribution, which ultimately leads to financial freedom. Why do these relate? It's a virtuous cycle, a constant flow of abundance that enriches every aspect of your being. True abundance is not a destination, but an ongoing journey of growth, gratitude, and service, a continuous unfolding of your divine potential. How will you measure your life? What's more important, the amount of stuff you have or the amount of lives that you touched? These ideals can be connected with actions. How you've used these ideals to touch other people and share the message that all can see the vision. Tell stories that show this works. Use logical reasoning to connect how this can be used. Let others see your journey so they can see a future for their journey. By doing all this, you are great, and all will see you for you. There is nothing to hide. There are no shadows in what you do. Chosen ones will unlock the future. You will save them all. This prepares all others for that final statement. Chosen one, what if all the struggle was worth it, because the transformation saved not just the viewer, but all? Have you changed the world? Is what you have done here worth it? The world will try to tell you otherwise. Challenge those here today to stay true, share, love, live, and change. Why will you stay the course? The path is hard, but the light on the other side is worth it. Show the world what you are worth. Introduce the world to how amazing the viewer is, and that we look forward to working with them to better the world. Who are you now? This has been the greatest gift of all. Let them always remember. Chosen one, what if your outer world is a direct reflection of your inner state, and the complete transformation is the key to consciously creating the reality you desire. Is the world around you everything you've ever dreamed of, or does it feel like a pale imitation of your true potential? The victim mentality whispers that you're at the mercy of external forces, that your circumstances are beyond your control. But I am here to tell you that is a lie straight from the pit of hell. It is all on you. Your complete transformation aligns your thoughts, emotions, and actions to manifest a desired reality. It's about becoming a conscious creator, intentionally shaping your life according to your divine blueprint. But are you willing to take responsibility for everything that unfolds in your world? This transformation requires self-awareness, focused intention, and unwavering belief. Do you truly want what you desire, or are you merely thinking about it, wishing for it, while secretly doubting your ability to achieve it? Mastering the art of conscious creation involves specific steps that you must take deliberately and consistently. First, identify your desires. Clarify what you truly want to experience in your life, focusing on your values and passions. What sets your soul on fire? What makes you feel truly alive? Is it creative expression, helping others, building a business, or something else entirely? Next, cultivate positive emotions. Choose to focus on feelings of joy, gratitude, love, and abundance, as these emotions amplify your manifestation power. Remember, emotion is energy in motion. It all starts with you. Align your thoughts. Monitor your thoughts and replace any negative or limiting beliefs with positive affirmations and empowering self-talk. Why are you so quick to put yourself down? Then, take inspired action. Follow your intuition and take action towards your goals, trusting that the universe will support your efforts. The actions don't need to be grand gestures. Even small steps in the right direction can create massive momentum. And finally, release attachment to outcome. Trust that the universe will deliver your desires in the perfect timing and manner without trying to control the process. Surrender the path, but keep your will. Consistent practice and unwavering belief are essential. Believe, or you will never succeed. You must cultivate an unshakable faith in your ability to create your desired reality. Doubt is a dream killer, and never forget the power of gratitude. What can you say thank you for right now? Gratitude opens the floodgates of abundance. Consider the story of Job in the Bible. He lost everything: his wealth, his family, his health. Yet he maintained his faith in God, even when he couldn't understand why he was suffering. Ultimately, God restored everything he had lost, and more. Job's story illustrates the power of unwavering belief in the face of adversity. It shows what can be made with action, vision, and faith. With action, vision, and faith, it's all possible. These three elements are needed. Are you ready for this? You can help save everyone. What is the world you want? Are you ready to create it, one thought, one emotion, one action at a time? But what if your journey to manifest your desires makes you a target, drawing the attention of unseen forces that seek to derail your progress? What comes with greatness? What happens when you dare to step into your power and claim your divine inheritance? It will not be easy. You will not simply manifest your desires and live happily ever after. There will be obstacles, challenges, and setbacks along the way. Protecting your vision is essential, and it requires a different kind of armor. Armor up. Are you prepared to face the unseen battles that lie ahead? It is only getting started. To navigate this unseen battlefield, you must understand the forces at play and equip yourself with the proper armor. Know that the world will hate you for daring to be different, for challenging the status quo, for shining your light brightly. Why do the haters hate? It's because your light exposes their darkness. Your family may turn on you, unable to understand your path or support your vision. What you are may cause people to turn on you, and you must protect yourself. Know that there is strength from within. Prepare to be attacked in your mind, your body, and your soul. They will attack your thoughts with doubt and fear, your body with illness and exhaustion, and your soul with despair and hopelessness. Do they know how to get to you? Do you know how to protect yourself? Above all, there will be fear and doubt. You must never quit. You must remind yourself that it is all worth it. Why are you here? What is your purpose? Greatness is what all of you are meant for, but the tests will be tough. Greatness can be obtained, but it requires resilience, perseverance, and an unwavering commitment to your vision. So, how do you armor up for this spiritual warfare? First, find 3 people who love and adore you unconditionally. A tribe makes you stronger. These are your allies, your support system, your accountability partners. Second, know your triggers and never cave. Stand by your words. What are the things that tempt you to compromise your values or abandon your dreams? Identify them and create strategies to resist them. Third, find a message and stick to it. You got this, we can do it together. What is the core message that you want to share with the world? Craft it, refine it, and proclaim it with unwavering conviction. Think of David facing Goliath. He was just a shepherd boy, yet he dared to challenge the giant, not because of his own strength, but because of his faith in God. He knew that God was with him, and that gave him the courage to face any obstacle. Why did he step up? It's always you, not them. It's always about your inner strength, your unwavering faith, and your commitment to your purpose. With every action, there is a reaction. With every step forward, there will be resistance. But remember where you came from. Believe, see, and live it. What is it all for? What is the final transformation that awaits you? You must stay strong and remember where you came from. Together, it's all possible. Light the world. Are you ready to face the final transformation? What is it all for? But what if the greatest transformation of all is seeing doubt transmuted into diamond-like faith, turning your greatest weakness into your greatest strength? Can you truly believe? Can you find a way to push through the self-doubt that whispers in your ear, telling you that you're not good enough, that you're not worthy, that you're destined to fail? The alchemist's stone represents a point where change leads into trust, and trust leads to greatness. Live your best today. It's about transforming your inner lead into gold, turning your fear into courage, your doubt into unwavering faith. Only those with the strongest faith in the world will succeed. Can you believe? Building a foundation for faith requires deliberate action and unwavering commitment. First, there is always action. You must act to be heard. Nothing can manifest from just a thought. Action is the catalyst that transforms your dreams into reality. Secondly, there is a tribe. It is about all of us, to change all of them. Connecting with like-minded individuals who support your vision and encourage your growth is essential. Third, there is inspiration. The world needs to believe in you to show it can happen. Your journey can inspire millions to believe in themselves and pursue their own dreams. Fourth, you have power. You and what you do can inspire millions to change. Never give up on this. Your actions have a ripple effect, touching countless lives and creating a wave of positive change. Finally, be there to give, get, and live. The world needs to see your best. Don't hold back and show it. Share your gifts, your talents, and your love with the world. The only person that will get in your way is you. Will you save yourself? Is it time to level up? The world is waiting for you to step into your greatness and share your light with the world. All can relate because all want to be better. There is no greater power than now. With action, there is change. The world needs you to be the best version of yourself right now. To show you are here and you are listening, show the action you must do to finish to create a new amazing world. Will you or won't you? What action will you take today to create a better future for yourself and for all? We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for making the journey to a better place. Show us that you are out there and show the change now. Comment, I am the change, if you're ready to take action. Are you ready to change? What is your life vision? Are you ready to embrace your true potential and create a life that is aligned with your divine purpose? Don't listen to those who say it's too late, that you're too old, too young, or not qualified. This is your time. If you've gotten this far, you are truly the chosen one. This journey, this transformation is not just for you. It's about giving what you can to the world to change it for all. Now go forth and shine your light brightly, knowing that you are loved, supported, and destined for greatness. Remember, you are not alone. We are all in this together. Chosen one, what if the most challenging aspect of your complete transformation isn't battling adversity, but adapting to a life overflowing with unprecedented joy, peace, and abundance? Are you ready to have all your dreams come true, only to find yourself struggling to accept them? It is not so simple. We often assume positive change is easy. That once transformed, there's nothing left to do but bask in the glory. But what if the reality is far more nuanced? What if the sheer weight of blessings becomes a burden? What happens when everything is too good to be true? The truth is, chosen ones may experience unexpected difficulties adjusting to a life free from the familiar comforts of suffering, fear, and limitation. This transformation is not merely about receiving. It's about becoming someone who can sustain that which you have received. This means developing new coping mechanisms, setting healthy boundaries, and maintaining a rock-solid spiritual foundation. You've spent years battling scarcity. Can you now embrace abundance without guilt? You've known the sting of betrayal. Can you now trust without reservation? These are not rhetorical questions, chosen one. These are the battlegrounds of your final transformation. Don't be caught off guard when the very blessings you've prayed for become your greatest tests. Let's break this down. When adapting to a life of unprecedented joy, peace, and abundance, chosen ones may encounter specific challenges. First, there's the guilt and unworthiness. Why me and not them? The voice whispers. You question why you've been chosen to receive such abundance when so many others are suffering. This isn't humility. It's a subtle form of self-sabotage. It's rooted in the false belief that you don't deserve good things. Next, there's the fear of loss. Is it here to stay? You wonder, constantly worrying that your newfound happiness will be snatched away. This fear stems from past traumas, from experiences where joy was fleeting. It manifests as anxiety and an unwillingness to fully embrace the present moment. Then, there's the difficulty relating to others. Have you left them behind? You ask yourself, feeling isolated from those who haven't experienced similar transformations or who are still struggling with hardship. You feel a pang of guilt for your success, unsure how to bridge the gap between your reality and theirs. Self-sabotage is always there as well. Driven by unconscious fears or limiting beliefs, you engage in behaviors that undermine your success or happiness. You start procrastinating, making poor decisions, or pushing away those who care about you. Why do you feel that pain? Finally, overwhelm and buoyancy set in. You feel pressured to maintain a constant state of joy and abundance, neglecting your own needs and boundaries. You become so focused on manifesting that you forget to simply be. In these moments, you must check your feelings. What is real and what is fake? Is that feeling of unworthiness truly your own, or is it a lingering echo from the past? Is that fear of loss based on present reality or on old wounds? Discernment is key, chosen one. Learn to distinguish between genuine emotions and the manipulative whispers of your inner critic. Above all, you need to build relationships with those who understand this truth and those that know joy will be abundant. It all starts with a friend, someone who can hold space for your fears and doubts without judgment, someone who can remind you of your worth when you forget. Consider the story of Joseph. He rose from slavery to become one of the most powerful men in Egypt. Yet even in his position of authority, he faced the challenge of reconciling with his brothers who had betrayed him. He had every right to seek revenge, to hold on to his resentment, but instead, he chose forgiveness and compassion, recognizing that their actions had ultimately served a divine purpose. He didn't let his past dictate his present or his future. Joseph's story teaches us that even after achieving great success, we must confront our past hurts and choose love over bitterness. It shows the importance of perspective, seeing the bigger picture, and trusting that everything happens for a reason, even when it doesn't make sense at the time. Learn from past experiences. What did others think about this? What are your relatives thinking? Link it to the current situation and see what works. There is power to love one another and to use logical reasoning to tie it all together, building your transformation to the best. You will then understand how to be yourself. So, as you embark on this new chapter, remember to be at peace. What is the final message? Don't be afraid to embrace the fullness of your blessings, but do so with awareness, discernment, and a deep connection to your spiritual foundation. Set a positive action to take and share it in the comments, and know that you are becoming better for it. Will you take action and leave a comment? Remember that everything is possible. Are you ready to give this message to the world? Now what if all you know about now, the greatest message of all, can be shared to the world? Are you ready to be that great and show the world? It all comes down to giving love for what we have, a deep, unwavering gratitude for the blessings in your life. Will you unlock love and show all to see? Sharing your light will lead to others that will also share. The goal will lead to them, and so on. This leads to an unlimited opportunity. When you give, what happens? Think about all the actions of love you will share. What will you say? First, you will share the message of what we know now. There are unlimited opportunities to be great, that all can be at peace with themselves to share. There is no longer room for sadness, to open the happiness to all the world to see. We are all in this together. To understand it is about us and never about me. What does giving back do? How does this make you feel? It creates a ripple effect of positivity, inspiring others to step into their own greatness. It reminds you of your purpose, grounding you in something larger than yourself. It fosters a sense of connection and belonging, breaking down the walls of isolation. Giving back transforms you as much as it transforms the world around you. How can this create a world of change? Are you ready for the change? This is change for good and what you wanted. What does this mean to the audience, and how can they use it? This is not just a feel-good message, it's a blueprint for creating a new reality. You have unlocked a plan to make a new reality. The goal is to make this all so real, to unlock and show the path of the chosen one. What they didn't want you to see is this. So chosen one, love the world. With love we shall change all. As always, know this is just the start. This journey never ends, it only evolves. So stay tuned for more. Thank you, and all love to the amazing audience for showing love, faith, and support. What is to come will set all on fire. And now, my beloved chosen ones, what if all the world can love? Pose this question to challenge yourself. What are you and what can you share? What do you have within you that the world desperately needs? There is only action, heart, soul, and all you for what is to come. All has come down to this, to be the best. You have a plan, don't you? And you will live to be it. The next video will end with the greatest message of all, to share light and love with everyone. This next chapter is coming soon. It's all waiting for you. Chosen one, what if your transformation wasn't just for you, but an echo resonating through eternity, touching countless lives you'll never even know? Will future generations remember the you that you are now? What impact will the you of tomorrow have on them? We often think our actions are confined to our immediate surroundings, that our choices only affect the people we see every day. But what if that's a lie? What if every act of kindness, every truth spoken, every life touched creates ripples far beyond our immediate perception? How can you measure the impact of a single, genuine smile? Can you even begin to fathom the long-term effects of a moment of selfless generosity? Chosen one, can you live with the knowledge of the power you possess? Let's break this down. You, as a chosen one, hold a power that transcends the ordinary. This power isn't about control or manipulation, but about influence and inspiration. And to wield it effectively, you must be ready to transform the world. What is the truth, and can you handle it? Words matter. What you say can encourage or discourage, build up or tear down. What is it that you truly want to say, and more importantly, what do you truly believe? Why have something to say if it only serves to hurt? Truth matters. Do not push the truth to the side, for it is the foundation upon which all lasting change is built. Lead with truth, and listen with an open heart. What will the truth set you free from? Actions matter. The world is waiting to see what you will do, and there are countless souls out there who are dying to follow your example. Show them what unwavering action can achieve. All has a point. Everything that comes to pass, both the good and the bad, has been meant to occur, to help build and lead you on your path. So what is the path for? Why do we all suffer, if not to emerge stronger and wiser? You see, the world is waiting to remember you, chosen one, for what you do. What will they remember you by? How will your legacy be defined? It is in your hands, more than ever, to make a difference, to leave an indelible mark on the tapestry of existence. What makes you think you can change the world? What if you already are? Consider Jesus, who was able to connect with people from all walks of life, from the most humble fisherman to the most learned scholar. What did he do? He spoke truth with love and compassion, and he lived a life of selfless service. Consider the great kings of the past, like David or Solomon. What did they do to have such an enduring impact? They ruled with wisdom and justice. They built empires that lasted for generations, and they inspired their people to achieve greatness. And what about the regular people you see on the street, the unsung heroes who quietly make a difference in their communities every single day? They offer a helping hand, a kind word, a listening ear. These simple actions are more powerful than you know. These actions, however small, can create a tidal wave of change, and that's how it translates to the here and now, to your life and your calling. What can you do in this moment? What single act of kindness can you perform today? What truth can you speak, even if it's difficult? So, chosen one, all these points connect to you now. How will they affect what is to come? How will these lessons play out in your life? But we are not done, not by a long shot. For what are the things that might make people fall, the temptations that might lead them astray? Can you truly trust everyone? Can you trust yourself? Take heart, beloved, for even in the face of these challenges, your light can shine brighter than ever. And with that, thank you. We love our viewers, and we are eternally grateful for your unwavering faith and support. But what if the greatest danger to your transformation isn't a dramatic setback, but the subtle temptation to settle for an ordinary life, abandoning your extraordinary calling? Will you succumb to the mundane, or will you continue to strive for the extraordinary? Have you become the person you were meant to be? We are constantly told to follow the path of least resistance, work a 9-to-5 job, raise a family, and quietly fade into obscurity. But is that truly what you desire? Is that the destiny that has been etched into your soul? Do you want to just be okay, to just exist, or do you want to live? The truth is, chosen one, your transformation is a call to stay extraordinary, to never settle, to keep working to become better, and to bring others on that journey with you. What kind of world do you want to leave behind? What will it take to get there? Consider these things and be aware. Never settle for a plan. A plan is a start, a foundation, but it can and must change depending on the world and environment around it. What is the world really like beyond the surface? What are the hidden currents and unseen forces at play? If you want more, if you desire to manifest your true potential, everything, your thoughts, your feelings, your actions must align. How can you truly see this alignment? How can you believe it will be real? Never let anyone tell you no. Why must you fight for it to be a resounding yes? And when the inevitable hate comes, when the naysayers and doubters try to tear you down, use that hate to fuel your fire, to push you even further. You get hate, but it can help. Use that negativity as a catalyst for growth. Do these things, and you will begin to take your first steps. Why must you climb to the top? What awaits you there? It all is now in your hands. What can you do right now? Look back and listen to the stories that have now changed the world. How were they challenged? What obstacles did they overcome? What action steps did they take in order to push the line, to break free from the constraints of the ordinary? It is through their examples that we find inspiration and courage to pursue our own extraordinary destinies. Can you see their struggles in your own journey? This is it. What is the goal? To take the first step, to embrace the unknown. There is so much greatness in all of you, my beloved listeners. This video is only the beginning. What are the first steps you will take? What action will you commit to in this moment? Let the world hear you and see you for who you truly are. Chosen one, you are all so much more than what has been said, than what has been revealed. What is all that is, and why is it true? How can you prove it to yourself? There has never been a voice like yours in all of creation. What truth are you burning to share? This isn't over, it's not even close. A great world is coming, a world shaped by your actions, your choices, your unwavering commitment to your calling. To show you are committed, you must comment, declare your intention, state your purpose, let your voice be heard. We are blessed to know you, to walk alongside you on this incredible journey. The future is here, and it is here with you. We are a community, and we have made it our goal to be with one another. What do you think? Chosen one, what if one of your biggest roadblocks to living your new extraordinary life is something so subtle, so ingrained, that you barely even notice it? Comfort. Can you truly leave the safety of the known, the familiar, even if it's slowly killing you? Can you embrace the uncertainty of the unknown, the path less traveled, even if it means facing discomfort and ridicule? We've been conditioned to seek safety and security, to avoid risks and challenges. But what if safety is just another word for stagnation. Is safety truly living, or is it merely a gilded cage, a slow and comfortable death? The truth is, the life you are destined for lies beyond the boundaries of your comfort zone. It is in the moments of discomfort, in the face of fear, that you truly grow, that you discover your strength, and that you step into your divine purpose. People you know are dying for what you have, for the strength, knowledge, and anointing that you carry. Yet all you need to do is take action. Why don't you just jump in? If you stay where you are, complacent and comfortable, you will ultimately regret it. Those who need your light, your guidance, your unique gifts will not find it. How can you help them if you're hiding in the shadows? How can you fulfill your divine calling if you're shackled by the chains of comfort? Let's break this down. Extraordinary isn't measured in money, in possessions, or in worldly success. How will you use your money? Extraordinary is measured in impact, in the lives you touch, in the difference you make. It's about how you help, guide, and build others up, empowering them to reach their full potential. How can we build people up if we have not built ourselves? Extraordinary is that you are better than you once were, that you are stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. It is the end of your old self and the beginning of a new one. It's about how you can help more people than you ever thought possible. Extraordinary is for you to make the world a better place, to leave a legacy of love, service, and inspiration. How can you save the world if you cannot save yourself? But let's be honest, it's not that easy. Embracing the extraordinary is not a walk in the park. It requires courage, resilience, and unwavering faith. So why even try? Because the rewards are immeasurable. Because the joy of living a life of purpose is greater than any comfort or security the world can offer. Find love in it, and the world is yours for the taking. When you commit fully and completely to your divine calling, the universe conspires to support you. The world is yours. Think of Mother Teresa, who dedicated her life to serving the poorest of the poor. Think of Martin Luther King Jr., who fought tirelessly for civil rights and equality. These are people known for changing the world. These individuals didn't choose the easy path. They chose the path of purpose. They stepped outside their comfort zones, faced adversity head-on, and left an indelible mark on the world. We now live in a society that can change, that must change. What a gift, what an opportunity. Don't let it go to waste. Be there for me, and I'll be there for you, is what a great man once said. What can you offer? What can you give? Reach in and become what's in there. How about you just love yourself enough to say that you got this, to believe in your own potential, to trust in your own strength, to embrace your own unique gifts? Do you believe in you? All the viewers are now in charge. It is time to prove it. This is the chance to make it real. Chosen one, what if the greatest act of leadership isn't projecting an image of strength and perfection, but the courage to be vulnerable, to show your true self, with all your imperfections, and inspire others to do the same? Who are you when no one is watching? Are you the person you present to the world, or someone else entirely? We've been taught that leaders must always be strong, confident, and in control. But what if that's a lie? What if true leadership lies in authenticity, in the willingness to be seen, flaws and all? Is there even such a thing as perfect? The truth is, people are drawn to vulnerability. They connect with those who are real, who are honest about their struggles, and who aren't afraid to show their true selves. It's time to introduce a world of people doing good and being loving, supporting and uplifting one another. How do you unlock your love? When you dare to be vulnerable, you create space for others to do the same. You break down the walls of pretense and create genuine connections. This is true power, the ability to inspire and empower others through authenticity. Are you truly you? To make this transformation real, you must be ready to share all of it with heart and soul. Let's elaborate on why it's okay to make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. What was it like for you? Were you able to forgive yourself? All have issues, but it's okay to help each other work through them. What is too much or too little to share? Why can't everyone see the joy in you? The journey isn't about perfection. It's about growth. It's about learning from your mistakes, embracing your imperfections, and becoming the best version of yourself. What happens when your light shines? What was it like before? What's it like now? To truly unlock your transformation, this must be done. Do you or do you not embrace your imperfections? To make all this real, just live it. Embrace your authenticity. Let your true self shine. Why live someone else's truth? Think of the great leaders throughout history, the ones who truly resonated with the masses. They weren't perfect. They were human. They had flaws, they made mistakes, but they were honest about their struggles. And that's why people connected with them. What makes them such great leaders, and why do they have to be truthful? The audience can connect with it more. It all must come to play, and you start to change. Allow your vulnerability to be a source of strength and inspiration, showing others that it's okay to be imperfect. People want to see you for you. To find yourself, you must seek others to help you. Lean on your support system, seek guidance from mentors, and connect with like-minded individuals who can uplift and encourage you on your journey. What does help really mean? Now help change the world with those around you. Inspire them to embrace their own vulnerability and authenticity. Empower them to step into their greatness. You have a chance. What will you do with it? It is up to all of you out there to create a world where vulnerability is valued, where authenticity is celebrated, and where everyone feels safe to be their true selves. The best and greatest is yet to come. Chosen one, what if your transformation isn't a game to be won, but an infinite game, where the only purpose is to keep playing, to keep growing, to keep evolving, and to keep inspiring others to do the same? Does the game ever end? Is there a final level, a grand prize, or a finish line to cross? Many of us approach life as a finite game, focused on competition, comparison, and achieving specific goals. Why do you need to compete to lift yourself up? But what if that's the wrong approach? What if the true purpose of life is not to win, but to keep playing, to keep learning, to keep growing, and to keep inspiring others along the way? Embrace the journey. Focus on the process, not just the outcome. Celebrate small victories and learn from setbacks. The truth is, your transformation is a continuous process, an ongoing evolution that never truly ends. It all comes to how to make it true. Are you ready for more? Don't let that flame die. You can't ever quit. This isn't a job or a game to be won. This is your divine calling. Are you okay with quitting? If there is no end, how do you keep playing? How do you stay motivated, focused, and committed to your transformation when there's no final goal to achieve? What does helping look like to those next to you? How do you unlock their potential? Why are you here and to change? Why must you touch and be remembered? Where can you show people there is a way and to help them find their way? People get lost. How can you help guide them? Tell the truth and all that you find so others can relate. Honesty goes a long way. There are keys to this to make action for all to see. Can you do it? For this and how it's great to all of us. Embrace the infinite game of transformation. Commit to a life of continuous growth, service, and inspiration. Live each day to the fullest, knowing that your journey is far from over. Are you thinking of them? We all have been in bad spots and know how it feels. We know what pain feels like and how that can change you. But how can you use your action for change? You must always choose to do good. How we have this key that we unlock action will change everything. Show us all how you've become transformed. There is no end game to this. Will you unlock your inner peace? Can it all be made to be real? The time is now. What will you do? We know this works, so share, and we love you. Let those that care for you know your worth. Are you with us? But chosen one, there is a shadow side to this transformation, a dark secret that they don't want you to know. As you awaken to your power and embrace your calling, you will inevitably face resistance, not just from external forces, but from those closest to you. The very people you seek to help may turn against you, misunderstand you, or even betray you. Can you accept that the journey of a chosen one is often a solitary one, filled with sacrifice and heartache? Can you be a light, even when those closest to you have turned away? This isn't meant to discourage you, but to prepare you. As you rise, you will be tested. Those around you may feel threatened by your growing power, your unwavering faith, and your commitment to your calling. They may try to tear you down, to undermine your confidence, or to sabotage your efforts. Why can't they be happy for you? The truth is, not everyone is meant to walk this path with you. Some will fall away, others will become adversaries, and only a few will remain steadfast by your side. This is the price of greatness, the cost of living an extraordinary life. but the rewards are immeasurable. In the end, it is your unwavering faith, your unwavering commitment to your calling that will see you through. Let us be the light and use our voice to create that place. Challenge yourself. You know you have the tools to not only guide yourself, but to lead others as well. Introduce and bring that light to us all. There is something great in store for us all, but what exactly? The journey continues. And so, chosen one, as we arrive at the threshold of this complete transformation, let us take a moment to acknowledge the depths we have plumbed, the heights we have scaled, and the battles we have faced together. We've stirred something deep within each of you and awakened the fire that has been sleeping for far too long. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for your courage to look inward and acknowledge your potential. This journey, marked by power, strength, focus, and leadership, has only just begun. Consider the seeds we've sown and the harvest they will bring forth, not only in your own lives, but in the lives of those you touch. There has been much shared, now make it real. The complete transformation isn't a destination, it is a map for a never-ending road, one that requires faith, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to truth. Remember, your individual transformation is not an isolated event. It is a ripple in the pond of collective consciousness, contributing to a larger awakening on this planet. You now have the power, as do all who seek truth and justice. Each act of courage, each moment of compassion, each step taken toward fulfilling your divine purpose sends waves of light into the darkness, illuminating the path for others to follow. This isn't just about you, it's about the legacy you leave, the impact you have on future generations. The potential of this knowledge is to use it for good. It's all been written, so what will you write? Future generations now rest in your hands. You are ready, chosen one. You are ready to embrace your destiny, to wield your power, and to serve as a beacon of hope in a world that desperately needs your light. The world rests in our hands. Believe it. Take heart, for the power that placed you here, the divine force that breathed life into your soul, is with you always. Express understanding that action can make the action plans work. Be grateful and kind to what put you in this place. Let the action start now to create the world. And now, let us join together in vision and thought, and challenge you to create. Let's see your creations, make it real, share it and feel it and know the truth. Work with those around you. Take your vision of what you feel and how it is and now share to the world. Support to subscribe and watch. You have your people. Let us work together so those that need help can get help. Now we speak life, power and purpose over each and every one of you who has watched, listened, and acted in faith. We bless you with unwavering courage, unshakable faith, and overflowing abundance in all areas of your life. We declare that you are equipped, empowered, and destined for greatness. You are loved and beloved. Go forth and shine your light. Now we can make this real for now and for all those in the future. Show everyone who you truly are and what you truly mean. Be the light. This is all you need to know. We are done. Now make your impact. The world needs what you and those that you guide and make there.